All right, we're recording.
Hiccups.
There we go.
When I
Now.
demand consent.
No. Okay, this is stream rape jokes. Here we go. No, Ziggy, this is stream rape. I'm afraid we're going without your consent,
Not stream rape.
whether you like it or not.
Oh no! What's going on?
Always
I
get
feel
your
all
consent on the stream,
disorientated.
guys. Always. No means no, guys. No means no.
Except when it means yes. You know, as the wise Merlin said one time, you know,
Yeah.
the more you keep insisting, the more you know.
Now, that song is
that's
surprisingly rapey. The bit with the slutty squirrels in Sword of the Stone. The more you keep resisting, the more
You'll find
Jesus.
the more you do, the more she keeps insisting.
It is. It's like a cheerful Disney song about bad touch. It's not cool. It's really not cool. Merlin, what are you teaching the kids?
It was the 60s, I think. Or the
It's an interesting
70s.
thing. Like, I wasn't taught about that at school. Like, sex education was like, here's a penis, it goes in a vagina, any questions, kids? There was never any conversation really about, you know, yes and no, or you know, I don't know. Did you have that at
That's
sex ed?
interesting because that's similar to, you know, my sex education. Public schools really need to teach about the whole yes and no thing.
They do, they really do. It's annoying that people on the internet are like, there's no problem with this. It's like, actually, no, there's a complete lack of education in my experience for that shit.
Yes.
Jesus.
The heck.
It certainly wouldn't help to mention that in the whole education, as well as saying, yes, we're all a lot more educated and liberated now. Back in the day, we wouldn't even mention what was down there. Oh, what's between the legs? Oh, lordy, we can't talk about that. Speak to your father about that. Oh. No, now we've got as far as like talking about our parts, at least, and talking about hygiene and STIs and all that good stuff, but we never got as far as actually talking about what's classed as rape and what's classed as, you know, okay, go. You know, no one.
Exactly.
And we're still struggling
Maybe in
with
a
that.
decade or two, maybe they'll reach that standard.
Yeah, I hope it's not that long. Jesus. I mean, you might be right with how resistant some people are. Some people are like, ugh. They're trying to turn everything into rape, and it's like, well, no, we're just, you know,
Just keep them aware, you know.
I don't know.
Or the alternative is to play that video from Sword in the Stone with the squirrels.
That is plan B, I guess. Yes, they have got that. Anyway, this is weirdly heavy and awful for the first 2 minutes of the stream. Hello!
No, it's fine. Hello!
Good afternoon, evening, and all that other stuff Ziggy normally says. Hi.
Woo! Hey, you're stealing my material.
Ah, now what are you going to do? Got nothing.
Todd, I'll get Todd on you.
You can't do shit. You little birdie bastard.
No.
Oh, God. Oh, disgusting. I'm sorry. Yeah, how are you, Ziggy? How you doing, buddy? How you been?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, you're always
Super
okay.
chillaxed.
You're nothing if not consistent, Ziggy. It's marvellous.
Why, thank you.
Well done, buddy.
How is you?
Well, oh, God. I've made a very irresponsible purchase today.
Ooh,
Very
dish.
irresponsible. I've always wanted, since I was like a teenager, I've always wanted an Alienware PC. And I fucking bought one. I fucking did it. Like, not the
How
tippity
much
top
did
of
it
the
run you?
range. Oh, God. It was 1,500 quid. That was the damage.
1,500. Well, this better be a really top of the line PC for our stream.
It's sort of mid to upper tier. It's not like super tippity top. If I spent $2,000, it would be the highest tier. But it's got the second highest graphics card for being VR ready, and an i7 quad core thing and all that stuff. It's very shiny. When you turn on the machine, it's got these weird kind of neon lights on the side and things. It's got a glowing alien head on it. It's all my teenage dreams come true, and now I'm old and irresponsible enough to buy that sort of shit. But
living the dream.
hell yeah. Well, the dream is though is I get to not do anything fun for the next 6 months while I save this money back that I've taken from my savings. So I get to play like browser games on it and free multiplayer online role-playing games and all sorts of fun things like that on it. Yeah.
Like what?
There's actually a whole list of anime MMORPGs we can play, which would be quite funny.
We'll call it Matt and Ziggy's Hentai Adventures. Or Ecchi Adventures, at the very least.
Well, for one thing, we'll be immediately banned on YouTube, so we're not calling it that.
They won't know what Ecchi is.
Ziggy's referencing Kramer's Hentai Adventures. Again, Ziggy's referencing a conversation we haven't had on the stream, Ziggy. Ziggy!
I'm sure we mentioned it on the stream.
I'm not sure we did. If we did, it was deep into the art stream or something. Like, not people may not necessarily watch that. But okay,
well,
so...
To find out what we mean, watch the stream.
Or I could just explain it now.
References everywhere.
On Newgrounds. Newgrounds still exists, that thing from back in the day before YouTube existed and stuff. Newgrounds is still there. And you can go on there and play Kramer's Hentai Adventure. Which is the guy from Seinfeld going on a merry hentai adventure across the world.
Oh, jeez.
It sounds hilarious. I would like to play it, but we can't stream it because it actually has genuine hentai in it. We'd have to play it, record it, and then censor it. So
exactly. And remember what we discussed for the censors, Matt.
What did we discuss for the censor, buddy? What was that?
We discussed the time traveler from that video.
Yeah, it's a funny video we like, and Ziggy wants to use the face from the man in it.
Yes. He will be our censor guy.
You're very referential today, Ziggy. I've got to keep explaining what the fuck you're talking about, Ziggy. Ziggy. Already, we're 6 minutes in. We talked about rape cultures and made 7 references that I have to explain. I'm exhausted already. Can we end the stream now?
No, Matt. We will not end the stream. We must continue.
Let's just delete the channel.
Petard.
I think I can't hear the music today. The music isn't coming through on the game. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
It's coming through for me.
Yeah, it's not on my side. I've done something weird. Oh no.
Oh Matt, no! This is what happens when you try to deny my references.
Alright, I should just let you bullshit on and confuse the hell out of everybody. That'd be much better. Let me work out what I've done. The background music is like off, I think. Hold on. Oh, there he is. There we go. There we go. That's better.
Hey.
Don't know how I turned it down so low. It's a bit unnecessary. Now, hopefully the levels are okay on the stream now. Fuck! I'm messing with things while we're going again, Zig, and that's always a mistake. Okay, there we go. That probably sounds okay. Probably. Anyway. So yeah, I bought a PC. It's the first time in about a decade where I've had an up-to-date rig to play things on. I'm really fucking excited, to be honest. So, yeah, we'll have fun streaming that. We can stream in nice, high quality on it now, and yeah, I've got a few games lined up that we can play on it and things. So yeah.
Yay!
It's going to be good, man. It's going to be sweet fucking times. What else did I do today? Oh, I had to call an ambulance for my housemate.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty. He's so casual about it. He knocked my door. He went, ding, 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 ding. And I went, come in, buddy. Because I thought it was Ash, my other friend in the house. But no, Farwad, who we're sort of related. We sort of talk to each other and stuff, but we're not that good of friends. But he knocked the door and he went, oh, hello, yes, how are you? And I said, I'm good. You okay? He said, can you call the police?
The police?
I was like, what? Yes. I can't breathe. It's like, what?
Oh.
He was so casual about it. But yeah, he was literally kind of hyperventilating. And
was he choking on something?
He was. Whenever he just even tried to say a few words, he'd be coughing up phlegm, and it was horrendous. But luckily, he's fine. He's fine. He just has a very severe chest infection, but he was literally like struggling to breathe earlier, and so ruined my day.
No.
How dare he? I was having fun with my new PC, and he's like, I'm dying. Can you help me? Oh, for fuck's sake!
Inconceivable.
Bloody housemates! How dare they? And that's about it. That's all that's really happened today, other than me playing a bunch of silly PC games. And yeah, well, I say PC games. I played Jet Set Radio for a long time, and that was quite fun. I forgot how weird and cool that game is. The soundtrack is so good. It's all funky hip hop and stuff. So, but yeah, dude, you had a busy day. What you been doing, man?
Well, I've streamed a couple of games. I've streamed. Was it Kingdom Hearts 0.2, the Fragmentary Passage?
0.2?
And then there was a whole block. Yeah.
That's very specific.
It takes place after Birth by Sleep, and the Aqua's trapped in the darkness.
Was there 0.3 and a 0.4 or 0.8?
Oh no, just the 0.2 and then 1 and 2, etc., etc.
Okay. I don't get how that shit works. That's a very weird... Okay, sorry.
Man.
Carry on. I disrupted you. Sorry, go on, man. Go on.
Well, it takes place after one of the Keyblade wielders, Aqua, was trapped in the realm of darkness.
Okay.
And then she goes on her adventures trying to find a way out of the darkness, and she helps Mickey Mouse, and it's a good time to be had by all. Cool. Except for Aqua, she's still trapped there.
Okay. That sounds... I don't know who these people are, but that... Okay. If you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts, I'm sure that means a lot, and that's very interesting.
It does.
Sorry, buddy.
And I played some more Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, 2 streams today. Bloody hell.
Exactly.
You've been busy.
And I finally beat the high road.
I did watch a bit of you doing that. You did cheat. You walked on the rope on the side, Ziggy.
Well, if it's cheating, why is it there, Matt? Why is it? Why can you do that if it's cheating?
But why would the game designers add an easy way to get through the level? I'm sure it's not a glitch.
That's how hard the high road is, Matt. Yeah, you've seen those jumps.
Okay. Well, yeah, it did look pretty hardcore. Texula! We've got a friend. Hello.
Hello!
Hey, Texula. You're buggered off now. Bye. Well, that was fun. Social interaction on here is great. I like it.
And I was doing a bit of trivia research on Detroit Become the Humans.
Oh, right. Okay. What did you find?
Well, apart from each character being actually looking exactly like their live-action models, which is really, really freaky.
All right.
Even Carl Manfred, he's an actual dude, Matt. He's a real guy.
Okay.
But yeah, have you ever seen a movie called Cabin in the Woods?
No, I didn't, did I? Was it a Joss Whedon one?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember it, and I remember lots of people were hyped about it. It was like a weird, quirky horror film, wasn't it?
It is. And apart from having Chris Hemsworth in there, it actually has another character that we know.
Oh.
Robot Overlord Marcus is in there.
Oh, really?
I mean, I knew the face looked a little familiar, but it was when I saw the trailer, it's like, that's the guy from Cabin in the Woods!
Well, there you go.
And I was like, what? And another tidbit, well, there's a few extra tidbits. The Connor guy, right? He's married to, I don't know if you remember that mission at the Eden Club.
Yeah.
Remember those 2 female androids that was attacking us, and one of them had blue hair?
Yeah.
That's the one that's Connor's actor is married to in real life.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Okay.
I know.
That's cool. That's cute. That's some good little factoids, Zig. Well done. Very nice.
Yay!
Very sweet.
Aww.
That's cool.
And
I'm sad to say we. Oh, sorry, dude. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go on.
Oh, and the fact that the actor of Connor he tried to do a bit of ad-lib stuff, but it was basically rejected by the creator of the game. So there was a scene where he would wink to Hank in a scene. I think it was one of the scenes that was them together either at the Eden Club or at a previous scene. Because apparently there was a moment where he was watching the whole game unfold, and he was pointing out certain bits that he wanted to do, but was denied by the director of the game. To try and make Connor more relatable.
Like a robot winking, it's almost too human, isn't it?
And the director's like, no. And then when at the scene where he was trying to revive Hank, and he was talking to the dog, and the dog, socializing with the dog, and the actor was like, yeah, he told the director that was his favorite part of the game, and the director didn't care. That seemed a bit of a downer.
Oh. The director of this game seems to be a bit of a dick, I'm afraid. He does seem... He has a reputation of being a bit pretentious, and also, I think there are allegations of him forcing Ellen Page to do a nude scene.
Yes, I heard about that.
Yeah, he seems like a bit of a dodge character. It's a shame. It doesn't completely mar my enjoyment of the game, but that's always in the back of my head when I'm playing these.
Exactly. And besides, us playing it together makes it even more enjoyable.
Because doing it together is the funnest.
Exactly, especially now that we've discovered Marcus's true destiny of being the robot overlord.
Indeed. Yes, we invented a ridiculous voice for him that made the game far too amusing to me. I probably wasn't even that funny, but it's like, humans!
Exactly.
That's
Ever since you revealed the true skin,
Yeah.
that was it. That was the start of Robot Overlord's rise to power.
I don't know why
And
you started
his-
doing that, dude. You just started doing a weird fucking voice. I thought it was the funniest thing I'd heard in day. I think I was just sleep deprived that day. It probably wasn't that funny. The other issue, though, the issue with that game, man, is like we didn't get a lot of passing traffic on Sunday. Excuse me. God, I'm really gassy today. We didn't get a lot of passing traffic on Sunday, so I wonder if the hype for that game has kind of died down. It's been out about a month, hasn't it? So I think people are kind of Detroit Become Humaned out, you know? I think people are sort of done with that.
They can't Detroit Become Human now.
They can't.
We still have so much to do.
Well, that's the problem, Zig. We've got a lot. I think we've got a fair amount of the game to still cover, and nobody cares anymore. So we'll finish it. We'll finish it. I'd like to finish it. But I think we might have a new plan for Sundays. We might just do one AAA game on Sundays.
Yeah.
And play it for 3 to 4 hours instead, so we get through it a bit quicker. Whoop, whoop, it's the sound of the police! Whoop, whoop. Damn it, Zig. I wish you lived in
the sound of the humans!
It's the sound of fucking fish ponds, mate. Ziggy lives in a bit of a hole in Bristol. God bless him.
Alright.
But yeah, we can get through those games a little bit quicker that way, and then we do a quirky indie game that we play for about half an hour to an hour just to blow the cobwebs off afterwards. So I think doing Detroit Become Human and Vampire made Sundays a bit leaden. It was a bit too much. I think we took on a bit too much on those. Like, we should have done Detroit Become Human on Sundays on a proper 4-hour session, and then I did Vampire myself as a solo stream or something. That would have made more sense, I think. There's no chance we're going to finish both of those games in any realistic timescale, really. So we my bad. I didn't plan that out very well. We will get through Detroit Become Human though, at least. I would like to finish that.
Exactly. And don't you want to see, don't you want to protect Alice?
Yes, Ziggy, I want to protect Alice.
Exactly.
Sorry, yes, Ziggy, I don't know what you want from me there. What do you want from me, Zig, there?
Taking an enthusiastic years.
Yes,
Alice must be protected.
I care about that
At
as much as
all
the rest of the game, I guess. I don't know. I give a fuck. I genuinely care about all the characters, really. It's more heartbreaking with Connor, really, that we keep fucking up his storyline. It's annoying. Have to YouTube someone else's playthrough to see how it isn't fucked up. You know, a non-fucked up version that we haven't made.
It's fine.
Oh god, we've been distracted. This intro's gone on far too long. We're 17 minutes in. Fuck. Okay, so we need to get down to business. There is a thing we actually need to talk about in this game, because last week, although you couldn't tell because the audio was fucked and you couldn't hear him, Lewis talked us through some sort of shortcuts and tips for this game.
Exactly.
Even offered to help us properly just whisk through it by, I think, doing the bosses for us, really, was the theory a bit, wasn't it? 'Cause that's what he took you into a dungeon and he basically killed everything, didn't he, buddy?
Yes, he did.
And when I asked you if you think that's how you want to play the game, you were sort of semi-game to do it that way, weren't you, Ziggy?
Well, I do like to be strong, but, not too strong.
I don't know, Zig. I mean, it means like we wouldn't be playing the game ourselves in a way. I don't know.
Well,
but wouldn't you be a little sort of? Wouldn't you be a little sort of disappointed with yourself, buddy? To play the game not as intended, but through the eyes of another, through the skills of one such as Lewis, great as he is. Would you not be depriving yourself of the greater experience of the Onigiri stream? You've forgotten why we play this game, and thus you've forgotten who you are.
No! How can we go back?
You are a neckbeard, Ziggy. You must remember that we will play every awful, sordid minute of this game.
Oh, man.
Until the very end. And so will I, buddy. So will I.
No, don't disappear into the clouds, Matt.
Remember who you are. Remember. I think it's time.
What was that? You went up.
Very peculiar. Oh no, we're not doing this again.
That's too late. Well, the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it.
Now what are you going to do? Quick, still remember, I can't find the intro music. Wait, fuck. I got it! Right, we're back with our bullshit, baby! We're back with our bullshit! Woo!
Sexy squirrels!
Back on the bullshit! Sexy squirrels. Ziggy.
You know what time it is?
What?
It's the Onigiri
You know what time it is. You know, you always know. You do.
Oh, lovely.
We're back, baby!
Oh, yeah. Oh, it feels so good to be back.
Certainly does.
Yeah.
Breakdown!
Oh, yeah, break it down.
That's right. Ziggy again, coming to you live from Bristol. Bringing... Oh, I don't know if we bring nerd news at the moment, we just talk nerd bollocks, don't we? General stuff that's going on and happening in our lives type podcast.
That's right. Is there nerd news, Matt?
There's a few things, yeah. I've got a few things to talk about this week, yeah.
Ooh.
A few interesting topics, yeah. You know, it's the first week in a while we've done the intro. The last few weeks we've been focusing on playing the game, but that's not what this is about, is it? That's not what
No, it was never about that.
Fuck no. Well, it sort of is, but no, not really. Yeah, we'll talk about usual nonsense this week. Get back on it. Get back on it indeed. Like I said, we're back on our bullshit. We're back on it. It. Right. Okay. Right, I need to remove my more relaxed position.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, my intros are getting persistently goofier. I do apologise, dude. Right.
What? If they were super serious, then you'd have to apologize.
Fair enough. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not about to do that. Don't worry. Well, I'm running out of things to bloody reference, though. And I don't know, man. I'll have to think of something weird for next week, but I don't know.
Or you can watch Sword in the Stone, classic movie.
So the intro will just be me watching Sword in the Stone, Ziggy. Is that what you're saying? Is that your
Or a
advice?
song from Sword in the Stone. You know, how can you?
It's going to be hard to try and bait you into talking about that, though, and bring it into some kind of Onigiri-themed sort of hijinks, you know?
Oh, man.
I want to surprise you. I don't want to just be like, oh, Ziggy, we're talking about our life, and then hockety pockety whackety whack, zappity zappity. Like, it's going to be hard to try and bring that in, especially as you know about it now as well. I've got to wait at least a month to throw that one at you. Well, it's a thought, though, but I do appreciate it. Right, so what are we going to do today, man? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Well, let's see. We're gonna follow an arrow somewhere.
Ooh.
Maybe back to the time crystal.
Ooh,
Maybe we'll
yes.
pick up on the story.
All these things, all of those, yeah. I'll follow you, bud. You lead the way.
Ah, yeah. To the temporal rift.
To the temporal rift. Right, shit, I need to grab my laptop because it's got my topics on it. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Sorry, hold fire for a second, Ziggy.
Now to randomly jump. Oh, boy.
Okay, I'm with you, buddy.
Yay!
Remember who you are. Remember. Are we going back to Kyoto then? What are we doing, buddy?
Dang right, we're going back to Kyoto.
Okay, we'll do that then. Gotcha. That's not
not
Kyoto.
it.
Shit.
What?
Is there a chance we didn't use the thing over there and we don't have it? Oh no, we did
What
use
the-
it, didn't we? I'm being an idiot. We definitely did use it. Ignore me, Zig. Don't worry.
Oh.
Okay. I guess we could do sort of a spoilery review of Incredibles 2. Now we've both seen it.
You saw it.
Yeah, I checked it out last night, man. Yeah, boy.
Oh, what did you think of it?
It was good, but there's a few buts, to be honest.
There's quite a lot of butts, isn't there, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
You saw it, that.
I do agree.
Well,
like,
crazy.
actually, I know I said like, oh, there's lots of butt action in the old film, but yes, I agree. The new costume does emphasize the curves somewhat more.
It sure does.
They do somewhat sexualize Mrs. Incredible, which somewhat detracts from the bloody kind of girl power. I'm an independent, strong lady kind of vibes, doesn't it? If we're going to be like, also now she has bigger boobs and a bigger ass so all the blokes pay attention.
The big boobs. I think the buttocks were a lot more prominent.
I might be imagining it, but I swear they also made her chest more curvy as well.
I'm gonna have to look into that part.
Yes, you do your research, Ziggy. Properly look into that shit.
Inspect it thoroughly.
It was fine, but it did detract a bit from the whole girl power thing. When we're gonna overly sexualize her for the whole thing. Yeah,
So I'm gonna do the spoilers of Spoilington.
Oh, totally spoiler. If you want to skip ahead 5 or 6 minutes from this, if you don't want it spoiled for you. But go on, man. If you want to talk about something spoilerific, go for it, buddy.
Screenslaver. Who would have guessed it would be the sister of that person?
Oh, I'm very interested to talk about that. But which level are we doing here, buddy? Which one?
We're
just
doing
do normal. Just do normal. Good shout.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I didn't like that twist that much, to be honest.
What?
It was a bit.
That was such a decent twist.
Not really. I wasn't like, no, it's her. I wasn't like. It wasn't like a punch in the gut, like it was in Zootropolis, for instance, where that was like, oh shit, the sheep lady was the one. Oh shit, that.
Sheep lady is extremely fine.
Is she? Okay.
You got your Judy Hopps, I've got Sheep Lady. Now let's fight Beelzebub.
The sheep lady has no figure and is evil, but okay, if that's yours, buddy.
She has a figure, Matt. She has a very accentuated buttocks.
Alright, buddy.
Not good enough.
Not gonna yuck your yum, buddy. But whereas what I'm saying is that twist actually had an impact on me, whereas in this film it was like, oh, it's her. And her motivation.
It was her?
I mean, I didn't, but it wasn't like a gut punch either, because I hadn't really developed that much of an attachment to her necessarily. She was an interesting character, and I liked her banter with
This is incredible.
Yeah, their conversations were really naturalistic and well done. I enjoyed that. But when she turned evil, it was just like, okay, fair enough. I wasn't that pulled over by that. The fact that that's been a running theme of recent Disney films as well, like all three of the recent ones have had a twist villain that isn't really the villain, I'm getting a bit sick of that trope. I want a well-developed villain. I was looking forward to meeting that guy and being like, oh, what's he about? What does he do? Why is he into this hypnosis and screen stuff? But no.
What about her motivation, girl?
I thought it was a bit vague and cliche, to be honest.
Her father was all the superheroes, and they didn't come, and he got killed.
Well, compare that to Syndrome. Like, Mr. Incredible directly fucked with that kid, and it came back to haunt him. It was like, holy shit, Mr. Incredible, you're paying for your hubris now. And it tied into the sort of themes of the film generally, where it was sort of talking about ideas about sort of what we teach kids about being special and all that stuff, Whereas in this, it was just like, my parents died and some superheroes let him down once. And they didn't even specify what the superheroes were doing. They might have been off doing something really fucking important. Like, in fact, it would have been better maybe if...
that was around the time they made superheroes illegal, remember?
They didn't say that. They didn't say that was why, did they?
Yeah.
Did they?
What
did they make that clear?
I think it was the brother. He was like, yeah, the dad tried to call him, but that was around the time when superheroes were illegal, so they didn't answer.
Okay, they do
got
justify it
shot.
then. That's fair. That's me just being a bit dim-witted then. I didn't notice that. It still didn't make me go, oh, and her anger is justified then to be angry at superheroes necessarily then? Surely she should be mad at society then, if that's the
Well, you'd think
rationalisation.
so, but no, because it was the dad's fault for relying on the superheroes, because apparently the mom wanted to go to the safe house or the safe room, but the dad insisted on them staying there and waiting for the superheroes.
Okay. So that justifies her banning superheroes forever? I don't know. I didn't feel it, man.
Making them
Not for me.
illegal, again, reasons. Oh, it's another boss.
Like, it was fine, I guess. It justified what was going on. But it didn't have the impact on me that Syndrome did. Or, I don't know. Just didn't hit it for me. Not on an emotional level. It worked. Like, as a story, it was fine. It held together. But I was more along for the roller coaster ride of the film generally, like the way the plot moved forward and the action scenes were cool and original. Like, the bike scene was amazing. I loved the motorbike chase in that. That was freaking awesome.
Lots of stuff with the bike chases.
Like the way that she
I
bunny
like-
hopped the bike by elongating her body and then flying up fucking cranes and stuff. That was brilliant. I've never seen anything like that before, so I was totally on board for that.
What about Jack versus the Raccoon?
That was funny. Don't get me wrong, that was really funny. That was well done. But it was more like a Warner Brothers cartoon or something. And it was fun.
Yeah.
But the point of the original Incredibles film was like it absolutely beat the shit out of me on an emotional level. Like, I swear they nailed like toxic fandom 10 years before
They
Twitter
did.
or something, you know? Like, before the Twitter bullshit properly started rolling, they called it with Syndrome.
And who better to cast than a big fanboy of stuff, Jason Lee?
There you go. There you go. And Syndrome was fun. He was a great character, and we missed out on that. We didn't get a proper good villain to get our teeth into because they chose this kind of twist thing that I don't feel worked properly for me.
Chose to take a stab at, society's weakness on technology, because technology is bad, it makes you weak, it makes you super reliant on things instead of being, independent.
I've talked about...
It's gonna hypnotize everyone and show them that technology and that superheroes are bad, everything.
And I talked about how that moral is kind of old man yells at cloud to me. Like, I'm not fully on board with that. I didn't go, oh yes, I agree, ooh, technology. Ooh. I don't know, man. It didn't tickle me in the ways that I wanted. Not on the level I wanted, though.
Aww. Not even when Mr. Incredible had to take care of the kids.
That was good. That was fun. But it was resolved within 5 minutes. He was like, oh, I just need to sit down and actually read the math book, and now I can teach my kid maths. There wasn't like... That wasn't like a film-long arc or anything. That was fun. But again, they didn't justify the film. And like, what's the kid? What's the fast kid's name? Is it Dash? I've forgotten his name. Shit.
Yeah, Dash.
He didn't even have a storyline.
Nope.
He was just there to make a few quips, and that was fine. But that was a waste. I'm sounding really critical. I still enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was well done and it was fun. But I was expecting more, a bit more. It was kind of like
Green Slaver hypnotizing all them superheroes. And poor Frozone.
yeah, that was actually kind of sad when that happened. It was cool. I get it. But it was more like it was better than the second Monsters Inc. film, but it wasn't AAA Pixar for me. It wasn't as good as fucking Inside Out or something.
No.
No.
I don't think it was trying to be as good as Inside Out. Just needed to tie up some loose ends and continue the adventures of the Tar family.
Are you saying they made a £200 million film and they were just like, oh, we're just doing a middling, whatever, just get it out there. We're not trying to be brilliant or anything.
As long as it continued on and it was somewhat decent at the minimum.
That's not what I want
Could
from
have been a whole
Pixar.
lot worse.
That's not what I want. I don't want safe. I don't want safe and nice. I want exciting. I'm into Pixar because they tell very original and off-kilter and emotionally impactful stories, you know? That's what I want.
Well.
But, no, I didn't get that this time. It was just like, it's good enough.
Oh no, are you gonna turn into Syndrome on us, Matt?
I don't think I'm being unfair. I don't think I'm being unfair.
No.
I mean, Pixar is meant to be one of the best storytellers out there. They're meant to be.
Meant to be? Oh, they still could be.
Yeah, they're more hit and miss these days. Ever since the film with the ginger woman, with the bow and arrow. God, I'm really bad at naming things.
Brave.
Yeah, ever since that, Brave was just okay, I feel. And since then, they haven't quite got back the form they had back in the sort of early to mid 2000s, where every single film they released was a absolute banger, you know?
Well, at least they're plateauing. At least they're not going down.
Yeah, they're not making an embarrassment themselves. They're not making like Cars 2 or anything over and over again. Thank fuck. But I was a little bit disappointed myself.
Aww.
Could do better. Like B+. Which is fine, which is still better than most animated kids films, you know?
Exactly. Plus, we get Mrs. Incredible, so it's not a total loss.
Mrs. Incredible, did you say it?
This is incredible.
Alright.
Elastigirl. Still get that.
She's great and everything. She was sassy and cool, but I don't know.
You doubt this is incredible? How could you?
I doubt the impact of her story on my feelings. It wasn't like, oh wow, I'm really, like, I don't know.
Yeah, because the first one was focused on Bob, so the second one, of course, is, kind of a switcheroo.
Well, that was a cool idea. I'm glad they did that. I just don't feel like they delivered a really emotionally satisfying film with her. There could have been more. I mean, think about the arc, the arc that... Is it Bob? Is it Mr. Incredible? I forgot his bloody name as well. God. Yeah. The impact and the kind of change he went through in the last film, where he had to deal with middle age and coming to terms with his superpowers in the modern era and being honest with his family and all that stuff. There were several emotional threads that he had to sort of deal with, as well as like, creating and having to fix the problem with Syndrome as well. There was nothing on that level in this film with her, was there? Really?
Not quite.
Like where she had to overcome a problem or a flaw or an issue. She at the start of the film she was like, oh, maybe I'll go to work. And, oh, I've got a job now where I'm doing a superhero. And I'm super competent.
Bob seemed a little iffy about it, but then he resolved it.
They didn't even properly commit to that either. But it was good they did that. They gave Bob a bit of misogyny, a little bit, but not to the point where it was like, oh god, wow, Bob needs to work on himself a bit here. Which like after a bit, Bob was like, oh okay.
Just a little shade of it.
Yeah, that was probably a wise choice actually, because that would upset people, I think. But I get it. It stopped it from being properly emotionally impactful for me. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Comparatively,
I do see your point. I mean, especially how the whole conflict was resolved, especially with the whole hypnotized superheroes. You just had to take off the glasses, and it was the baby that did that.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed by that.
Yeah, again, it was like, oh, that's it. It was a bit, oh, that's it. It's fine. It worked on a story level. It was like, it got us there. It got us to the end and everything.
But that, just think that Dash could have done that, or even Violet.
Well, that's it. It wasn't all... It didn't all come to a wonderful natural conclusion or anything, no. It was just... Like you said, it was good enough. It's been well reviewed, and lots of people have gone and seen it, so everyone's happy. The end. That's again, I expect more from Pixar.
Please, as many people as possible, including the Elastigirl fan base, which has possibly grown since the first one.
I'm sure it has. Because she's sassy and powerful and sexy, I guess. Great.
She
You know.
sure is, man.
But
She sure is.
But yeah, it didn't deliver on an emotional level for me, I'm afraid. It was still good, though. Still like 4 stars out of 5. You know, like I said, a bad Pixar film is still great, you know? So,
Exactly.
I can't knock on too much, but yeah, I was a little disappointed. It was fine.
And we get a perspective of the civilians as well, you know, the superhero antics. Like that whole final battle in the first one, we got to see the perspective of that guy in the sweater vest, whose name I can't remember.
Oh, which one, sorry?
The one that Violet likes, that boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got to see the whole final battle from his perspective, and then he got mind wiped.
Yeah. This isn't mine, I'm not going to pretend this is my fault, but a reviewer pointed out that, like, they started the film with him. It was like the whole film, like the intro with him sat talking to the FBI guy, wherever he was from.
Yeah.
It didn't tie into the rest of the film. That was a weird way to open the film, because it didn't, that wasn't the themes
I
or...
think that was meant to be Violet's arc. You know,
Sort
everybody
of?
seemed... Yeah, because, you know, Dash's arc was he couldn't do homework very good. That was resolved. So
Wow.
Violet's arc was the boy who liked her and then had the mind wiped, and that was resolved at the end because she had to reintroduce herself, and you know, the boy likes her again.
Yeah, but it was still just a bit, that was still a background. That was more a B plot than anything. Why did they start the film addressing
I'd
that?
say more of a C plot, if you could.
I agree. Like, in the original, the film, again, this is not my fault, this is from the review I saw, but in the original film started with that sort of, it was a short documentary about all the heroes in the 50s, before everything became illegal and stuff. And that actually set up the film, it set up the themes and the ideas of the film, and it all went from there. Whereas in this, it was just like, oh, we'll start there, I guess, and yeah, we'll resolve that later in the background, don't worry.
We'll continue this part, and then this happens, and then this thing happens. It's fine.
It's another example of like the script. The script wasn't nearly as tight as the first one, I feel, as a result.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy.
But at least you got to see Jack's powers.
Yeah, that was fun. Don't get me wrong, that was fun, but like, didn't get me in the feels, you know. Didn't get me in the feelings, really.
I don't think it was ever meant to get people in the feels.
The first one did, though.
I know.
On so many levels, the first film did, you know.
I mean, maybe if they make a third one, it'll get us in the feels again. And maybe they'll finally introduce Frozone's wife. We'll finally get to see what she looks like.
She literally said one sassy thing in the background, didn't she? And that was that. Like this one.
She sure did.
No, I don't know.
At least he found a super suit.
That's true. But I don't know, with these sequels, it does tend to be sort of diminishing returns with these things, I feel. That I don't know, other than the Toy Story sequels, they don't tend to keep delivering bangers, really.
What about the third one? That was a big banger.
Well, the Toy Story ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, all the Toy Story sequels delivered, definitely.
Okay.
All of them did, but they're the exception, you know? Like Monsters Inc. 2 wasn't that great.
They have different themes.
Absolutely, yeah. Strong villains and all that
Although
stuff, you know.
Although I'm not too sure why the sequel of Monsters Inc. would be a prequel. Why would they be in university? I don't think in the first one they mentioned that they went to university together.
Probably not. Which was fine, though. That's fine. It could have been good, but it was fine. Again, it was just fine. Entertaining, but not that memorable.
It was average.
Yeah, you know.
Aww.
It's my fault for having such high expectations, I guess, but Pixar set that up by being amazing. You know, they did some brilliant films. And they're didn't quite reach that height.
You can't expect something to be amazing forever, Matt. You know?
So I'm just going to expect it to get shitter and shitter. Great.
No, just temper the expectations, you know. It's all about the story, and if the story's good, then it's okay.
They're only the most well-paid and, you know, well-trained storytellers in the world. What should I expect? I don't know, man.
They're bound to have a few things that don't hit in general.
I don't know. I'm not quite as charitable as you are. I expected better. I've lost you, buddy.
Oh.
Where are you, man? Where are you?
I'm at the. Oh, boy, it's quite hard to describe, but I've been following the yellow arrow. Okay, where is you?
Sorry, I went to Lady Shizuka and Yotsitsune to fix my weapons.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that. Where are they again?
On the left-hand side, bottom corner.
I think I may have gone a little too far ahead of myself there.
Uh-oh.
But I'm only being charitable because of the visual goodness of The Incredibles 2.
Yeah, visually it was great. The action scenes worked, and yeah, it was all very beautiful. It was all very well lit and very nicely staged and all that.
Indeed.
And like Edna had a nice sort of little story. I like Edna's bit with the babysitting. That was funny.
Exactly.
Just didn't quite hit how I wanted it to, I'm afraid. Not for me.
Aww.
Sorry, buddy.
But she's Edna mode.
Yeah, she's great. Don't get me wrong. That was funny as fuck. She was great.
Oh, sweet Jeebus. Did I glitch through something?
You might have done.
I've glitched inside a building, Matt.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking.
This game has gone to frickin' hell. This whole town. We need to leave this town. It's so bad for this. Like,
Oh no.
glitching all over the shop in here.
Upstairs, I turned left and I glitched inside a building that I can't escape from.
Brilliant. Are you literally stuck there?
Yes.
Fuck. Oh no. Are you gonna have to leave and come back or something?
No, I will make it out of here.
Alright, that's cool.
But to cheese it, so bees it.
What's a bit annoying in this town is I keep forgetting where all the different characters are, because I want to find the bloke where I can sell my stuff to him. He's not showing up on my map right now. So I have no idea where I'm supposed to go right now. I need to sell some items.
Dang it.
God damn it. Okay.
That wasn't it.
Anything else to say about The Incredibles before we move on? Anything else?
Well, at least you know what I meant by Elastigirl putting the ass in Elastigirl.
Yeah, Ziggy's obsessed. Ziggy's a bit obsessed.
Can't help it, Matt. It begins, Matt.
Yes, she's very thick. Very thick indeed.
Oh!
Distractingly so. It is almost too much.
How did you hold up at the cinema, Matt?
I wasn't sat there the whole time going, oh my god, the cops! I just found it distracting. A little bit too much.
Well, that's why that one guy got arrested for jacking it at the cinemas watching Incredibles 2.
Is that real?
I think so, Matt.
Oh,
I would not be
no.
surprised if it is.
I hope that's not real, dude. I really hope not. Bloody nerds,
No,
control
you know,
Jesus. Jesus.
Matt, can you, Matt, come back! You passed me!
Oh, you're here? Where are you?
Yeah, help me! No, get back! You see the people standing
I can
around?
see you! Hey, dude!
Help me!
That's so funny! Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, Jiminy, I'm awful sorry.
I genuinely don't know how to get you out of there, man. You're stuck in the building. This level is so glitchy. Like, what are we gonna do? I reckon
don't
even
know.
even if you quit out and come back in, you'll probably still be there.
No, I won't.
Fuck, I hope not.
Hopefully I won't.
Because you'll have to abandon that character because you're stuck in a building that you're not supposed to be in.
Never.
Can you like
Oh, help me out.
one time I glitched out and I actually fell through the floor and then it kind of stuck me back in the town properly. Can you try and like do that? I don't know how you do that.
How would I go about
I can see you jumping
falling
about.
through the floor?
Alright, but try quitting out and coming back in, mate. That's the only solution I can see
I
to that.
don't want to quit.
Yeah, you have to, but we can't do the rest of the stream with you in a building, can we, dude? Will I go off and have fun? That would be absolutely daft. No!
Oh no!
Oh, Ziggy, how do you get into this hijinks, man? How do you do this, man?
Hold on. Oh, there it is.
What's that, man?
Oh. So, if you
Uh-huh.
press the menu thingy, and instead of logging out, I go to move to a resurrection point.
Oh, that's a good
That
idea.
takes me out.
That's a good idea.
Apparently, it's apparently useful for people that are stuck in walls and stuff.
We've had to stick that in because our game is so glitchy and shitty.
Where did you go? I've got to find you all over again.
Meet back at Lady Shizuka and what's her name? Meet over there again.
Okay.
If you see the guy who sells items on the way, let me know. Oh, see
There
you.
you are.
There you go. Hey, buddy.
Oh.
All right, there we go. This isn't a complete disaster now. Good. Okay. Thank fuck for that. So, follow another arrow, do you think?
Well, where did you get your weapons fixed?
Oh, right. Sorry. Over here. Yeah. Follow me. It's just over here.
That's scary, Matt.
That's hilarious, man. This bloody game. Each time I think it won't get any sillier, it manages somehow. So you're stuck in a wall now forever. Bye.
Oh, it was
The end.
so scary, and I didn't think I was going to get out, and I started to cry a little. But I think, you know what? Elastigirl kept me going.
That's what this game is all about, confusion and tears. But we're getting there, slowly. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll move on from The Incredibles then. Go see it, go check it out. It is worth seeing, but don't expect the highs of the first film, basically. It's not as good.
You know, see if you can watch it without, losing control.
Ziggy, stop being creepy, man. God, stop bringing it back to that. Christ. Move on, Ziggy.
You saw it, though.
I get it. You like the ass. I get it. And yes, Mrs. Incredible is very... What's the word? She is the thickness and all that, but Christ, it's distracting. It's too much. They overdid it.
Oh, my God.
I swear they were pandering to the perverts in the audience again. Oh, dear. Speaking of perverts, we need to talk about the She-Ra bloody reboot as well.
Yay! It's being remade.
But it's already a fucking trash fire on social media. Fucking hell.
Oh, why? It seems to be promising.
I like the redesign. I don't think I'm in the minority necessarily, but there's a very vocal minority who are very unhappy about it. Very unhappy about it.
Oh.
Because I get it, because she's not womanly, really. She's not really.
Womanly?
She's not curvy, is she? She's got quite a manly body. That's what most people's complaints are.
What, in the remake?
Have you seen the new design?
Yeah, but I've assumed she's always had that manly-ish physique.
Well, I think it makes sense because she's a warrior. Like she's gonna have big arms and probably not gonna have a big chest because she's a fucking warrior of truth and all that shit. But no, people remember the old design and they're like, oh, this is an assault on feminine beauty. Oh, gotta change that. But like, and I've even seen people ranting in Twitter comments going like, oh, the animation's rubbish as well. The animation looks so poor, even though there is literally no videos of the animation whatsoever. I checked and double checked. People are already bitching about the animation which doesn't exist.
Yay,
so I think
a great start.
I think people are being a little unfair. Plus, like, the pedigree of the show is great. Like, it's being created by the creator of a webcomic called Nimona, which I was really into back in the day. Nimona, it was like kind of a steampunk fantasy comic with goofy hijinks, but actually quite a serious underlining story, and sort of prominent queer characters, and it was
prominent,
fun.
You say?
Yes. Like the main guy character is gay, and turns out to be gay for one of the villains, I think, or something. It sounds silly, but it works. And it's well written and well drawn. So the fact people are like, oh, boo, it's going to be rubbish already. Like, read Nimona and then come back to me. Like, if you like that, you'll probably like what they're doing with She-Ra. But no, Twitter's already having a meltdown about it. There's a million YouTube videos bitching about it already. So,
oh no,
I'm tired of all this bloody Twitter outrage. I am bored of people instantly dismissing these remakes and stuff.
Well, how can you blame them that? Ever since Teen Titans Go, people have had a negative opinion about remakes.
Yeah,
they think it's an attack on their childhood or something.
It was that and Ghostbusters, which I think set people off against these remakes, I think.
I know.
That's what started this backlash.
I mean, the only difference is Ghostbusters is just rightly to be outraged.
Well, it wasn't very good, to be fair. The film wasn't very good. But the fact people were outraged after the trailer came out. It was a bit like, come on, guys. It's a bad trailer. Give it a chance. And to be fair, they were right. It was a bad trailer.
Aww.
I know it was a bad trailer because someone actually edited the trailer and made it watchable. There was a new version of it on Reddit shortly after it came out, and they actually made the film look good. They did a better job than the actual professional trailer makers. So when the film came out, to be fair, it wasn't great. It was bloody Judd Apatow improv comedy bullshit, which is not what Ghostbusters is really about. And it didn't work. It didn't work for me.
Oh no.
So I get that. Maybe they were right on that point, but the fact that people went so far of it was like, oh, it's violating my childhood. Why have they got to be women? Ghostbusters can't be women, can't they? Oh, you can't be a woman and hunt ghosts.
Can be anyone, okay?
Well, no, a vagina stops you from hunting ghosts, Ziggy. That's just scientific fact, according to a certain part of the internet.
The ghosts can probably hide in the vagina.
It's true.
Some excuse like that.
It's the boobs just stop. They just hide in the boobs, and it's a nightmare. So you have to have a penis, I'm afraid. It's just the law.
Not to have a peni.
I remember that in the first Ghostbusters film. I remember Bill Murray saying that prominently somewhere. So yeah, I don't know. The Man Babies had a point on that one a bit, but the fact that they're dismissing this now and already inventing problems with it, and I don't know, literally one image of the character has appeared as She-Ra, and I think she looks pretty cool myself. I watched in a quite cool, badass pose with sort of wind whipping up her hair. But the fact she's not like hourglass figured, and has prominent lipstick or something is pissing people off.
Lipstick.
Well, they say
I do like that was the feature you chose.
Well, she's not. She is kind of boyish. I get it. I get that that's true, but the fact that means that ruins it isn't necessarily true. It's too much. It's too much. They need to get over themselves a bit. I don't know. After the
You just need fapping material, Matt.
Well, this is the
She-Ra's
thing.
probably been about the fapping.
That seems to be their point. It's like I need her sexy.
I need them.
There are literally there are 10 current animes you can watch with endless boobs that you can fondle over, whatever you want to do with them.
And Incredibles 2 seems to be a good fit. But anyway.
Oh hell yeah, you got Mrs. Incredible. You guys have got it.
Exactly.
We're covered for that.
There's no drought.
There's also the entire history of fucking media to look at as well. We've had one series with prominent androgynous female leads. We have Steven Universe. I get it, but we can have another one. We can have another cartoon like that. Shit, did you choose normal again, buddy?
Yes, I did.
All right, I'll follow you. All right. Wait and see. Wait till it actually comes out, and then you can judge it as shitty. At that point, I'll be like, oh, fair enough, it wasn't for you. You didn't like it, fine.
I mean, they'll probably go a Teen Titans Go route where it's all comedy all the time and maybe a poop joke or two.
I don't know. I think that the Thundercats reboot is going to be that. I think Thundercats will be a lot of goofy hijinks, but I think She-Ra actually looks like I think it's going to have a semi-serious storyline. If Nimona is anything to go by, then probably. I think it'll be a combination. It'll be more like the original Teens Titans, I think, where there is an underlining serious storyline with decent humour underneath. That's what I'm picturing for the series myself. I'm looking forward to that.
See what timeline we end up in based on what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll
if
see.
it is like that, we're in the best timeline.
Maybe, hopefully.
And besides, all these things about ruining the childhoods. Your childhoods weren't exactly pure innocence. I mean, come on, He-Man is a prime example of dodgy parts of the childhood.
Do you mean more on the level it was a toy advert, or more that He-Man was kind of gay?
Kinda gay, Matt.
He was super gay with a gay cherry on top, I guess. Yeah.
If the 90s were, the decade of the 90s were mostly about fetishizing furries,
right.
and the 80s had a lot of homoeroticism in there.
True. I mean, that's why I find it funny that people like
was safe.
the original series was so good and they're ruining it. Like, really? Have you watched those shows? They're pretty daft. Have you heard Skeletor talk ever?
Yeah. Skeletor talking was the best part.
Don't get me wrong, he's an iconic villain.
He-Man.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh wow, that's such a high bar. How are they ever going to get back to that again? You know, it's kind of ridiculous. It's the same when they're saying the same thing about Thundercats. The original Thundercats show really wasn't that good. Really wasn't that good. Oh, I'm glitching. I'm floating around. Shit. Here we go.
So slow down.
I can't help it, buddy. There's nothing I can do.
There you go.
I'm just getting really tired of Twitter outrage. I'm tired of people waiting for these things to come out just to fucking spew bile at them for.
I mean, they
likes.
spewed bile at us Thundercats remake before, and it was a good remake, and it was because of that bile that the good remake didn't last long. And now, as a result, you get the not so good remake in
well, this is it, you know. This is it.
Marks.
The original show sounds close to what everyone wanted, and no one watched it, so that's probably why they didn't make it like that. You know, there is a chance.
Exactly.
But yeah. Yeah, I'm trying not to get annoyed about it, because I hope it's just a vocal minority that are getting annoyed about a single design. Anything else to say about it, though, buddy, before we move on?
Well, I do not know a lot about She-Ra, but I bet it'll be decent. Just as long as it doesn't do too many poop jokes.
Too many what, sorry?
Too many poop jokes, or fart jokes, or butt jokes.
Luckily, the Mona writer isn't really into that. It's not really daft humour like that. It's more sarcastic and...
yeah, that kind of thing I can deal with.
It's closer to like Community and Dan Harmon sort of level of kind of looking at social conventions and taking the piss out of them, that sort of thing, really. In a fantasy type situation, which I'm all for. I love that sort of humour.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm hopefully
I'll get a crossover with My Little Pony, and then we'll be set.
No, that dream's nearly over, dude.
Most ambitious crossover.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm glitching all over the place, mate. I'm not even walking anymore. I'm just sort of levitating everywhere.
I've noticed that. I thought it was going to fix it.
Can you see it?
Stop floating, Matt!
I can't.
Try standing still.
I can't. My walk animation's broken. I'm just going to levitate up the stairs.
Stand still,
Whee! No, this is fun. I am floaty woman. Hello. Okay, what else have I got?
Remakes upon remakes.
I watched something today called Batman Ninja. Did you see the trailer I put for it on Facebook?
I have. Oh, how was it, Matt?
It's fucking brilliant. In a really stupid way, it's brilliant. It's completely bad. It's utterly batshit. For some reason, they go through some weird... batshit. Hey, sorry. I didn't even mean to make that fucking pun. Pun not intended.
Too late, you did.
Oh, I feel bad now. You can ban me from the stream. That's terrible.
Oh.
Basically, they go through some weird time machine that puts them in feudal Japan. And for some reason, everyone's designs change to being like samurais and stuff. Like the Joker has like this big kind of samurai ponytail and kind of shogun type clothes and stuff. It looks really cool. All the redesigns are super cool. The character designs are done by the guy who did Afro Samurai. So it looks really fucking cool. Like, you got Batman in a big kind of samurai uniform as well towards the end, and Robin's redesign, he has most of his hair shaved and just kind of has a tuft at the front, and it tied back in a kind of samurai ponytail at the back. It's silly. It looks cool. I like it. And it's written by the guy who did Kill the Kill and Gurren Lagann as well.
It's ridiculous.
It's off its nut as a result. Absolutely. Because I love that scriptwriter. What that scriptwriter does, you know, the sort of battle that should come at the end of a series or at the end of a film.
Yeah.
He'll put that about 20 minutes into it, or like 10 episodes into a 20-episode series, and you'll think, God, where is he going to take it now? What the fuck? He's ending. This is only half an hour long. What? But then he manages to somehow up the ante even more. He takes it to its natural conclusion, and then makes it even more fucking batshit crazy. And he does that with his film. It just keeps getting more and more ridiculous. Yes, very much. Like, there's fucking mechas, there's bloody a giant mecha made out of monkeys. Sorry, spoilers. I'm just saying this stuff just to get people to watch it, 'cause it is so funny and well animated.
Oh man.
It's like it's CG, but it's like cell shaded. It looks really cool. Really fucking cool.
But what other people made their way through to Japan?
You got
Quinn make it?
Yeah, Harley Quinn's there. She's got a decently big role, voiced by Tara Strong again as well. So she's well done. You got Harvey Dent, Catwoman. Even Arthur makes it through, and he gets a little samurai haircut as well. You know, it's
Nice.
they went all the way with it. Like, yeah. Who else made it? Someone who's a monkey. I've forgotten the monkey's name.
Gorilla Grodd.
Gorilla Grodd. That's it. He's like one of the main villains, really. It was his time machine that messed everything up. I've never heard of him before. I've never seen Very Intelligent
You
Gorilla
ever heard
Man.
of Gorilla Grodd?
No, I always tell you, man.
Intelligent-
I'm a bad comic book fan.
Well, what you need to let's see. Have you watched the new Planet of the Apes movies? Recent ones?
I've only seen the first one, actually.
Ah.
You tell me Gorilla Grodd is in that?
No, but that's basically his evil plans.
Okay.
Aims to rule the world. That's his thing.
Right. I thought some kind of crossover then. So what? Really? Okay.
You know what? There probably is. I hope there is. If
probably a
not,
little
they
reference.
should do it.
A little wink.
But it makes a Bat Ninja get that.
So someone said, "Yeah, go on, Grodd, go kill the people." Okay, go for it.
Go kill the people. Let them fight. Did that guy from Godzilla just randomly show up and let him fight?
Well, it's great. Like the
money.
the Batman thing. It's basically an hour and a half action anime, basically. So
What we have for
what more could you want?
Batman.
If you're in it for a serious story, don't watch it. But if you just want ridiculous character designs and good action scenes, fucking do it. Watch it. It's brilliant. Very good. Actually, yeah, something you'll like as well. The director of the thing, he didn't direct JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but he directed one of the intros to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Ooh, wait, which one?
I don't know. I didn't look that far into it.
Well,
I know he's
no,
involved though. So, but the expressions and the character movements and the battles are very JoJo in a way. It's very JoJo-esque. So it's got a great pedigree. It's got a brilliant team behind it. I'm amazed more people haven't heard of it. I only heard of it because some random YouTuber recommended it, and I thought I'll check that out. That sounds
I only heard
absolutely
of it
mad.
because there's a whole thing about it. You know, crazy anime Batman ninja. Will it be good? Will it be bad?
Oh, it is out there then. Fair enough. If you're in those circles, you probably heard of it. Then I hadn't heard of it. I was very surprised.
That sounds like another successful animated DC movie.
Yeah, true. They tend to bang it out. They tend to do well, don't they? Yeah. So
Sure do.
good for them.
It's
a shame-
action
Yeah, it's a shame they entrusted
that'd be
everything
cool.
else to Frank fucking Schneider. That was a big mistake. You fools. You fucking fools. God love the Schneider.
Oh, Zack Snyder, you and your movies.
He did half a good film. like 300 was cool, but not good. You know?
300 is a manly film. That's all
Exactly.
I'm gonna say about.
Yeah.
Came up with some great lines, and by great lines I mean one great line.
Lots of manly men doing manly things and going into slow motion, and then not in slow motion, and then slow motion again.
Then
you
slow
know.
motion again, then another slow motion.
That's great and everything. And Watchmen was good, I guess.
Yeah. Hard to believe it's a DC live-action-esque movie.
Yeah, to be fair, he kind of nailed that
Exactly.
one. But other than that, like I watched The Guardians of Gahul because I love that film. Just because I like badass, kick-ass owls doing stuff, but it's not really good. I wouldn't really recommend it to people, sadly. But
That's
yeah,
a shame.
yeah.
But
Have
at
you
least we
seen?
got Batman Ninja.
Yeah, hell yeah, we got that. At least we have that. Okay. Where are we? This is a bit of a walkover now. We're so highly leveled. We might have to start doing the. Might have to start choosing hard on the way into these things.
Never. We should always start up on the normals.
I thought that was my rule, and you were always trying to defy it, Zig. Sudden change of heart. Okay.
Exactly, the old switcheroos.
Well, buddy.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, who's the boss this time?
Ooh. Oh.
Ah!
Oh god. Alright. Who's this lady?
Hashihime! You will pay for your crimes against humanity.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you'd be bigger.
Oh.
Fireball! Lightning flash!
What? I wasn't following what she was saying. Why has she turned into that? What's going on, Ziggy?
I don't know.
What
I
is this?
skipped the whole speech.
Yeah, here we go. Ooh.
How about this?
She keeps disappearing. Stop it.
It's teleporting.
Yeah, bitch. That's not cool. Cut it out. There we go.
Got him on the. Oh, we did it, guys.
That would normally be like a 20-minute battle, dude. Oh no.
Matt, it's fine.
Is it though?
It is.
It was more fun when we were running around struggling, wasn't it? Than just
Oh, Matt, it's fine though.
rolling over everything. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dude, look how cute her voice is.
That's nice.
Yeah, back to normal.
Blah de blah de blah. I don't care, guys. Right, skipping this. Oh, and she's back. There we go. Lovely. There we go.
Woo!
Now what?
Let's enter the portal.
Okay. Now we get to go back to bloody Glitchland. Oh no.
Oh, don't get stuck in a building.
I'll try not to. How did you do that, man?
I don't know. I was going up the stairs, and then I turned left, and before I knew, I was trapped in the building. It was so
Were you walking
weird.
near the building? Were you like bumping into the corner of it or something? Like.
I think that's what happened. You know,
Right.
I grazed it.
Okay.
You know, before I knew it, I entered the building.
Okay.
Then you showed up, and I was trapped there.
I see. I've got a few more topics, man, but I feel like I'm dominating the conversation. Is there something you want to bring up? Anything you got, man?
Well, apart from those Detroit Become Human trivias, nothing much, man.
No, fair enough, man. Okay. Ladies, I've got enough for both of us this week. It's fine.
Yay.
Yeah.
I still can't get enough of Rose, though.
Oh, God. Ziggy, I think you need a wank or something, mate. Oh, that's all you've talked about today, dude.
For the children. Why?
You're talking about booty 24/7, and you're telling me to tone it down. Really, Ziggy?
Booty is a classy thing, man. It's all about the refinement of the modern gentleman's.
Mm-hmm. I was watching that new Incredibles film, and mostly it's a booty. And then I was playing Detroit Become Human, and all I think about is the booty.
Exactly.
It's the booty
Classy.
thing. I love it
Booty.
when media has booty. It's really good. Prominent posterior.
There you go.
Gluteus
The
maximus.
classy. Super classy.
Indeed.
You know, as the song goes, booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
Booty, 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 rocking on the rock.
Exactly, everywhere, Matt.
Was that-
Emphasis on everywhere.
There was that other song that was just like ass, 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 ass. That's just like your
That's my
theme song, man.
mind.
Yeah. Ziggy,
That's my mindset.
get some new
Most of
porn
the
links so
time.
we can move on.
No.
Can't spend the whole bloody stream talking about your butt preference.
But Matt, though,
What?
they are nice butts.
Oh shit. Okay, no, fair
What?
enough, man. That's true. Sorry, not at you. Sorry. I really need to find the guy who sells items because my inventory's full, so as a result, I can't complete this quest.
No. Is he?
We need to
Hold
find
on.
him.
He could be at the opposite end of the map from the girls.
Right. He used to be here. I swear he used to be stood here. But he's buggered off
Now
somewhere.
he's moved to somewhere else.
Okay. Can we find him?
Maybe
so I can sort
down
that
this way.
out. Alright, lead the way, buddy. You got it.
I hope I do.
Why do they keep moving them? It would be really helpful if they didn't freaking do that. Because it's a big city, and it's glitchy, and it's hard to get around. So why move the characters around? Why? Other than to
Hey, random
piss
giant
off.
man.
Oh, he's still there. Great. Yeah, I love that guy.
That's not
Yeah,
there.
It's not over here. Maybe this way.
S. How did you know how my mind works most of the time?
Because it works a bit like mine, sadly.
Oh.
It's the devil I know.
Oh, man. Surely you don't think about the booty all the time.
I do. I just keep it to myself, like a normal repressed person, Ziggy. You know,
Never!
supposed to stuff it
Can't
down.
repress such things, man.
Deep
You must
down.
shout it from the rooftops.
No,
It's
Ziggy.
the
no.
only way.
The healthy way is to never speak of it, and just be horribly embarrassed and
Never,
ashamed.
oh.
That's how you do it.
The healthy way is to, climb upon a rooftop, plant a flag, and just shout booty. Booty!
Cartoon
Oh.
booty.
That's the only way.
He's nowhere to be found, mate. Jesus Christ. Is he up the tower, maybe?
I hope not.
Yeah, we've got to
Maybe
try and
just
find
the other
him.
girlies.
He's not back there. I looked around there. I swear he's not there.
He's gotta be.
I'm going to try and
I
find him.
sense his presence.
You do? If you did, that'd be
He's
really
here
helpful.
somewhere, Matt.
Where
I have
are you?
faith that he's...
So half the
well,
time
he
they
should
mark them on the
do.
map. They put a little head to show where they are, but they don't bother
Exactly.
now. He's just not anywhere. I don't want to spend the rest of the bloody stream wandering around this shithole, glitching around, falling into bloody buildings. Oh god.
Ah, he's here!
Oh, where's here? Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm in the tower
Back
at the
it
moment.
down here.
So
Back
down
it
where?
down from the tower.
Are you at the bottom of the tower?
Yeah, I'm near some kind of entrance.
Entrance to
Where
what,
the
buddy?
girl is.
There's a lot of girls, buddy. You're gonna have to describe it better.
Where Lady Shizuka is.
Really? There?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I thought I
But
looked
he's
there.
somewhere else.
What?
But he's nearby. He's not near them.
Right,
He's at a different
okay.
part in the area.
Oh, I feel less stupid
It's
then.
hard.
So I'm coming to where Lady Shizuka is. He can direct me, maybe.
Lady Shizuka does not have a booty.
Well, if you remember, in the very early streams, we made it. One of our very early followers was like, "Oh, Lady Shizuka's got the booty. She's thick," and it's like, she's not really. She's like anime thick, which isn't really thick. Really.
Oh.
I'm looking at her now. She's like anime thick is just she's got hips basically.
That's
Anime
the
doesn't
bare
really-
minimum.
They don't really do chunky girls in anime, do they? They're kind of anti that for some reason.
I'm sure there must be one somewhere.
Well, they're usually joke characters, usually. So I'm here, buddy. Like, where is he?
Yeah, can you see him?
No.
Where I'm standing.
Oh shit! You've completed one quest that I haven't. So I'm
Okay,
assuming
so...
he's not there for me because of that.
Alex.
Can we go do that quest? Do you mind doing that quest one more time?
Okay, so have you seen on the map there's an orange question mark?
I know which quest it is. It's the one that you and Lewis did last time that I couldn't do because I didn't have it yet, but I've got it now.
Okay, so we'll follow you this time.
Is that cool? We'll just quickly run through that dungeon so I can
Yeah,
bloody
let's go.
sell my items. That'd be great. That'd be bloody great. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Where are you though?
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
all
sorry.
there.
I thought you were behind me. Sorry, mate. I'm going back to where Shizuka was. Yeah, I'm stood by Shizuka.
Yeah, I'm going back as well.
Yeah, come find me.
But I should probably repair my weapon.
Alrighty. You do that.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the Uncharted fan film?
No.
You didn't?
What's it? Is it? What is it?
Nathan Fillion. Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's made a fan film of Uncharted. He's playing Nathan. Is it Nathan Drake? I think it's the name of the character. It's really bloody good. It's only 15 minutes long. They call it a fan film, but it's clearly made by a professional kind of team of guys. All professional actors and stuff. And it's just like, it just looks really good. It's like everyone's saying, I'd love to see 2 hours of this shit, like properly make it. Because I think the real Uncharted film has been in like development hell for ages. They've been talking about doing it and they can't. And then Nathan Fillion has done this brilliant little fan film about it. And I think people are hoping it's going to have a similar rise as when Ryan Reynolds did the Deadpool fan sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then they got picked up by a studio and they actually made it into some brilliant films. So I think that's what they're trying to do with this, I think. Sorry, not to derail the conversation, buddy, but where are you?
I should be near you. I'm following a blue arrow on the map.
Are you stood next to me?
I think so. Oh, yeah. Are you ahead at the tower?
Oh, there you are. Yeah, I see you now. You're running up behind me. I thought you'd gone invisible again. That's what I was worried about. Okay.
I thought so too.
It's just sort of, I don't know, it's kind of generic action film, suave guy. You know, he gets caught by some bad guys, and then he finds his way out, wrestles his way up, gets some kind of artifact, and then escapes, and it's cool. It's just well done, well filmed, well acted.
That's basically Uncharted, though.
Yeah. It fits the bill perfectly, and it actually looks like it would have kind of mainstream appeal beyond people who are fans of the game. It's just fun and good in itself. So, yeah.
At least it wasn't fully Hollywooded. Did.
It sort of was and wasn't though. Like it was Hollywood enough that general dickheads would go watch it, you know. So I'd be very surprised if it doesn't get picked up. But yeah, you should watch it, man. It's free on YouTube and it's pretty good. Just check it out.
Click on the normal.
Sorry, I had to talk to the bloody ant standing outside. But yeah, we'll do normal.
That's right.
There we go. Got it. I haven't got too much to say about that though. There wasn't too much. It wasn't controversial, or there wasn't too much to it. It just looks really nice, and I like Nathan Fillion. I think he's really cool. Very charismatic, cool guy. So, yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, the music's very jolly in this one. It's like, doo-doo-doo,
Exactly.
doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay.
Now
I don't know
let's
why.
wreck some heads.
It's still full of sad skeletons and shit. Why is it like doo-doo-doo-doo? Okay, fair enough.
Haha.
Damn you, Zig. Yeah, now you're 10 levels ahead of me. You're kind of hitting the shit out of stuff. There we go.
You're super strong with your Magalatanas.
Yeah, I'm doing alright. I guess. One of my favourite YouTubers has taken a break from YouTube.
Oh no, who?
Jacksepticeye. Do you know him?
Yeah. Why is he taking a break?
On his latest vlog, when he talked about it, he just sounds really kind of burnt out, and I got a vibe. He didn't outrightly say it, but I got the vibe he feels like he's been missing out a bit due to his YouTubing lifestyle, basically.
Oh.
I mean, he's been consistently putting out 2 videos a day for like the 5 years that I've been aware of him. That's probably a lot of work, a shitload of work. And he was talking about how, like, yeah, I just want to hang out at the beach, I just want to go out and see my friends, I just want to go to the cinema. Like, really normal, whatever things, you know? So I think he's for the first time, and like I've known of him, he's taking a proper break and getting away from it, because it sounds like kind of mental health issues and stuff, the way he's putting it. So, yeah. kind of fucking sucks. Because Jacksepticeye is one of the really nice ones. He's never toxic or mean or shitty. He's wacky and he swears a lot, but he's not a dick.
He's what you are. He's what you are.
I wish, man. He's probably the original.
Especially wacky.
I don't know about that, but he was probably the original gaming YouTuber I got into. Really, I never really followed gaming YouTubers until I discovered him. So I liked his style. He was just so much and a big ball of energy, and just said weird and bizarre things while playing these very odd games. Like, I think the first thing I saw him play was Happy Wheels.
Yeah.
Which is it's just a really violent, random browser game. And he just scream and wail and be a nutter over the top of it, you know. It was brilliant. It used to really relax me after work. I'd just be like, just see Jack having a good time, you know. Seriously, like, I put him on the background while I do shit.
Shouty guy just relaxes you after work.
Yeah, you know, just saying these really odd non sequiturs like, "Oh, my nips! Got me right, my nips, that one! Whoa!" You know, he's just loud and obscene and weird, but in a really good, friendly and nice, kind-hearted way, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a shame to see him having a bit of a meltdown, but I'm glad he's taken a break and looking after himself. He's not doing doing a bloody JonTron and suddenly starting to go a bit racist or something. Or, you know. I think the pressure of it does get to you. You know, PewDiePie had a meltdown as well, and I mean, we only do 2 or 3 streams a week, and it still feels a bit demanding. Like, I enjoy myself. This is fun. I'm playing games and I'm chatting bollocks with you, and you know, it's very stimulating. But even then, I'm like, I would struggle to do more than this. I would struggle to do more than 3 a week around a full-time job, anyway. But like, if we were doing 2 streams a day, that would be more than a full-time job, you know? That'd be really demanding.
That would be pure dedication.
In fact, it wouldn't just be streams, because Jacksepticeye also had to edit his videos as well, because it wasn't streaming with him. He actually recorded his... and actually put effort in, unlike us. We just do it off the fucking cuff and then stick it up how it looks, you know? So yeah, I get it. I get it. Like, people look at being a famous YouTuber like it's this endless joy and this great dream, but I think it's actually a very demanding and quite isolating career. So
But I like it.
oh, it's great at this level. This is fun. You know, there's no demands of us whatsoever. We don't have a crowd of people set this week going, "Oh, actually, this episode this week wasn't very good. You're shit. Fuck off." Like, we don't have any demands like that. We just get the occasional straggler who hangs around and talks bollocks at us, and it's fun at this level, definitely. But I think the moment you get any proper success, you get above kind of 10,000 subscribers, I think it suddenly becomes a bit demanding, as well as fun, you know. So that's a shame. It's scary, you know. It's nice that this is just like a hobby to us. It's just... I like this project. I like where it's going, and it gives me focus, you know. It's like, oh, we're looking forward to the Wednesday stream, you know, and I get to talk nonsense, all that stuff.
Exactly.
But if we ever actually get attention and fame, it may not be as great as we're imagining it, you know. It may destroy us.
I've got a pretty big imagination, Matt.
Yeah, buddy, and what are you imagining?
Well, I imagine us in suits and top hats and canes and duck shoes, sitting in rocking chairs while thick ladies do dances all around us. It's a great time.
Well, that's just the LSD
Like
kicking
some
in now.
kind of dawn.
Fair play, buddy. Okay. You got to stop smoking crack before the screen, Zig. Before the stream, sorry.
I told you it's not crack. Crack is so last decade. It's all about this new drug that this guy called Todd introduced me to. It's real fun. You should try it too.
Oh, meth. Oh, yeah. I love a good bit of meth.
No, they call it the red ice, man.
Oh, right, okay, sorry. I mean, I always do a little bit of meth before stream. It just gets me going, man. So, you know. I wouldn't judge you if you do a bit of meth. That's cool. We all do a bit of meth now and again. You know.
Oh, man. The only drug I use is life.
Oh, fuck off, Zig.
Because there's nothing there's nothing more that gets you high than getting high on life. Best feeling.
Well, it's what they always say, man. Life is for people who can't face drugs, you know. You disgust me.
But then drugs is for people who can't face life.
No,
That's
no,
drugs.
it's the wrong way around, man. It's the wrong way around. Shit, this guy's actually nailing the crap out of me. Stop it. There we go.
Well, you need some matchy.
Sac magie.
Yes. Oh, now I want to see that house. I'm a Thompson, he's a Thompson.
No, we're not going there, Ziggy. You know, the Tots TB
Yeah, we're
house
going
does still
there.
exist. It's still out there somewhere.
Woo!
But it's dilapidated now. I saw some kids visit it on YouTube. It's full of like graffiti and shit.
No! Who
Yes,
would dare graffiti my childhood? Get that shit out of here.
Well, urban explorers, I guess. People who, cause it's right near the real Teletubbies place as well. I think it's in the same area as
thought
the
that was a
Teletubbies
studio.
place. No, that's a real outside place, I believe.
Then we know we need to see it at some point in our lives, Matt.
All right, we'll go on a road trip to Teletubby Land someday. I promise, buddy. You and me. When you buy a motorbike, we'll do it. We'll be double-hard
That means we'll
bikers.
get to see the Teletubbies children, Matt.
The Teletubby children.
Yeah, the Teletubbies apparently have kids.
Do they?
Yes.
The fuck? I didn't
Exactly!
keep up with the plot of the Teletubbies. Did they breed?
Apparently so.
I thought they were like
They're called the
genderless.
Teeny Tubbies or something. It's
That is
weird.
weird.
Google it. Look it up.
I don't want to. It's scary.
Oh, it's too late, Matt. You need now. The curiosity has been set in. You have to see it, Matt.
No. That's weird as fuck.
Must. The only way to exist, Matt. You need to see it.
Oh. Like Tinky Winky was my like genderless NB. Was he the one with the handbag? I think he was.
Yeah. Tinky
Oh,
Winky
yeah.
was the guy with the handbag.
I've based my life up to this point on him. How could he? No, they can't have kids. That's
Too late,
fucked, man.
Matt. They just did.
They can't. It's not fair.
They have the children.
Damn it. It's too weird. This is a dead end. Fuck.
I'm gonna go this way, Matt.
I guess we have to. It's the only way we can go. Did you know about the
Oh.
Russian... There was a Russian cult that's dedicated to Gadget from the Rescue Rangers.
Oh. Are
Did you
we
know-
continuing the Russian furry conspiracy?
This is part 2.
Oh, talk about your callbacks.
This is before they got all militarized and started, internet warfare against America. Before that, they just started a cult
Oh.
worshipping, Gadget from the Rescue Rangers.
What exactly do they have to worship, though?
I don't know. I haven't probably looked into this. That's just a single note on my notes for today. Just the Gadget cult. I need to actually.
We need to look into this.
Hang on. Let me Google it. You carry on. You do useful stuff. I'll Google that. Hang on. Let me just sort this dude out. There we go. Right.
A cult? I mean, it was bad enough the KGB was into it, but now there's a cult to a specific 90s character?
Yes, there's a Russian cult that worships cartoon character Gadget Hackwrench. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
Just opening up
no.
yeah, hang on. So there's a group of fans of Gadget Hackwrench who've created a new religion with the above-mentioned cartoon character as their idol.
Oh, no. Why?
Why not?
Ah!
It's as mad as worshipping a beardy guy on a cloud, I guess. But, it's fairly out there, I suppose. You're right.
But a cult?
Okay. They pray to
You better
posters
not
of
get
her.
a suicide pact about this.
Well, I don't know yet. We'll find out. Hold on. They pray to posters of her. They gather to talk about how incredibly great she is, compose songs about her, and spread stickers of Miss Hackwrench wherever they go.
But that sounds like a typical internet group. That doesn't need to be a cult.
Well, it's kind of next level shit. I guess they're no worse than furries. I suppose they just focused on one single character. I guess. Damn it, they're not even that weird by today's comparatively. I guess, but one of the people says she is the divine being, the most untouched and perfect sibling of the great God on earth.
Sibling. Oh, no. And clearly they need to look at the internet, because I know there's some kind of image of her doing something unsavory.
She is strict, cute, optimistic, and her level of technical knowledge is unachievable for a mortal being.
Oh no! Oh no! People think the 2018's just normal. No! What is this? Is there a glitch in the Matrix? There's a lot of crazy things that's happening these days.
It's pretty out there, isn't it? So there's one last story from the website. It says, I found one pic with Gadget in web. Oh, it's a bit dodgy because it's a Russian person and their English is dodgy. But I'll read it as it says. So, I found one pic in Gadget in web a couple of days ago on a popular entertainment site with a little article of who she is and her story. From the moment that I just fell in love with her, and I've watched the cartoon when I was about 5 or 6 years old. But even now, I can't remember something from it except the tune. I'm not interested in it now, but Gadget crashed me into pieces. Her beauty, intelligence, kindness, mixed with fix-it girl image is so tempting. Her pics from the cartoon are wonderful, and there is so much fan art where she looks just the ideal female. I look on her and think, what would I like to be changed in her? And understand nothing. She's perfect. In our dirty world, she's the only angel. I downloaded lots of her pictures within days and keep looking and looking at her. I just can't take my eyes off her. I absolutely understand the men who started the cult, because Gadget gives us all hope, and there's the endless beauty in our world, the ideal girl, which we'll never meet in reality. I love you, Gadget.
Oh.
It's fucking beautiful, mate.
Oh no, the levels of cringe. I mean, I'm an aficionado of the furry genre, and even I have to wince at that a bit.
I don't actually write love letters to the characters or anything. It's a bit much. Or worship them as gods. Or my.
No.
You know. Honestly, like, I think that story about the Final Fantasy house made it weirder than that. And that's out there, but the Final Fantasy house does trump that, really. I think, really.
Just by a smidgen, though. I would like to meet these people for realsies and see what my Final Fantasy incarnation would be. I could be Vincent.
I'd meet the Gadget cult people. I would not meet the Final Fantasy house people. They were genuinely quite scary. Like, if you don't know what this is, look it up. Look up Down the Rabbit Hole and the Final Fantasy house. It's terrifying.
It's intriguing. I need to know. I need to know what they'd assign me as.
This group of people that believed they and their friends were the actual reincarnations of these characters, and started these horrible, really abusive relationships with each other. Like they lived in filth. Like they never showered, and
they did not.
There were 2 ringleaders in it, and they just extorted these really vulnerable people they met on the internet. Basically, took all their money, brought them in. Made them have sex with other characters that they believed were the reincarnations of the other characters in Final Fantasy, and no, I don't want to meet those guys, Zig. I disagree.
Geez, that sounds like a trip, though.
It's a bad trip, the worst kind.
Oh
God.
man, I mean, I could be Yuffie, you know.
Yeah, just like Yuffie, just deep inside. Yes.
That could be Red 13.
You might be a big black man, but inside you're a little Asian lady. Maybe.
Exactly. No.
Maybe. Probably. Probably not.
Just gotta believe. But that means nobody would have the sex with Yuffie, so I'm in the clear.
Nice. You're all good. They chuck you out though because you're fucking annoying as a character. You'd have to leave. Not you, Ziggy, actually. Yuffie, yeah. She always steals your items and then pisses off like a bitch, so...
Exactly, and that's what I do when I'm identified as Yuffie.
She steal all the cutlery in the house and bugger off. That'd be really annoying. Don't do that.
Ah, man, it's fine, only to them. Only to them. Like, what are you doing? Hey, I'm Yuffie. So, goodbye.
You are the spiritual reincarnation. Oh no. I'm a bit worried now, because it was a different character that was involved with that quest. It was the bloke with multiple arms. Husbando, you call him. It wasn't the guy who sells items. I'm worried he's not going to be there now.
He might be
Fuck.
there. You just
I
gotta
hope
look
so.
for an orange question mark on the map.
I'm missing out on shitloads of items. Like, I'm having to leave everything again because my inventory's full. I don't want to drop things. I want to sell them. I might have to, though. We've only got time for one more sort of quest anyway, really, but it's a bit annoying.
So much glitching.
Oh, it's
I
so
can't
bad.
take it.
I can't wait to leave this town. I really can't. This game was daft and annoying anyway, but with this on top of it, it's like, yeah, this is just permanent glitch town. We don't intend to fix this now. Bye. It was funny when I asked Lewis. Like, I assumed this. Oh, sorry, bud. Go on.
So much glitching.
I assumed this was a new thing.
Glitching.
I assume this is like a new thing that's developed recently, but Lewis seemed to think it's always been like this. It's fucking ridiculous. He's not here, man. Fuck. Ah, bloody hell.
It's fine. I'm
So
sure he's
annoying.
watching us from on high.
That's not helpful. I need
Wherever
him
he
here.
is.
I don't need him on high. Maybe I can meld my weapons into my main weapon.
Exactly.
I might get.
Wait, did you identify the weapons first?
Some of them.
Well, you should identify all of them, then meld them into your weapons that you're using.
Yeah, actually, I don't think it lets me do it with stuff that's not identified, actually. So I think I'm alright there. I think I'm okay. Alright, let's do this. So you, and you, and you. Enhance.
Ooh.
Nice.
Sword. Ooh.
Ooh, my sword's
Magic
level 8 now.
wands.
Brilliant. So I don't use wands, so I can burn through those, I guess. Oh wait, shit, yeah, actually, yeah, that's good. Enhance, enhance, enhance. Yep. I don't have a clue what I'm doing here, man. Alright. Go. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, bugger. Sorry, bud. Won't be much longer. Still fanning around with this bullshit. Actually, it's not letting me do it now. I think I've enhanced it too much. It's put a lock on it now. Okay. Fine. Be that way. What else can I enhance?
Don't you love it when that happens, though?
Oh, it's the best, mate. I love it when this game inexplicably stops doing shit I want it to do. Yeah, it's brilliant. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Ooh. Yep. Enhance, baby. Let's do it. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. There we go. Okay, cool.
Now to enhance some weapons.
Nice. Yeah, go for it, mate. There we go. That'll probably do for now. Probably throw some friendship paperbacks at her as well while I'm here. I haven't done that for a while.
Yay.
Yay. Friendship paperbacks. There we go.
That's a form of friendship.
Whoa, I did a quest. Did I?
Oh.
Okay. Did a quest apparently. Fuck. Okay. I have a friendship goldfish. I have a shitload. Yeah. Oh, she won't even go up a level now. Fuck. Go on then.
Did you talk to her to beat the quest?
I did, but I think I haven't got enough friendship bloody goldfish or whatever. And it only went up halfway up the bar. Yeah. But never mind. There we go. Alright, can I identify shit now? Not you, Yoshitsudi. I'm talking to the wrong person. Let's move over here. There we go. Nice. I can actually identify shit finally. Cool. Cool. Ooh, great success. None of these are very good. Oh, boo.
Oh man.
Oh, that was disappointing. got nothing even approaching as good as what the stuff I've already got. Never mind. Alright. One more quest then, buddy, and we'll call it a day.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. What do you fancy?
Let's see.
I haven't got any yellow arrows left, actually.
What?
Have you?
I got one.
Oh, shit. Right, I'm going to go complete a few quests then, sorry. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh man.
That was the whole problem. I couldn't, could I? Because all my inventory was full, but I should be able to now. My bad. I won't be a sec. So I showed you a bit of Bacano, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
We watched about 8 episodes of that. What did you think, man? Honestly.
Honestly, well, you know what I think of it. It's a great movie. The characters are great, especially Sleepy Girl and Dipsy Girl. But I want to know what happens next.
So you're into it? That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to say that, just I've told you it's like my favourite anime in the bloody world, basically. You don't have to say that.
I'm not just saying it.
Oh, that's cool, man. The anime is it's just me, the anime. I fucking love the setting, storytelling, the characters, everything about it is just kind of perfect. Like, for the longest time, Cowboy Bebop was my favourite, but Bacano just knocked it off straight out of the fucking park, mate. It was just so good. If you like hyper-violence and like something based in fucking... What was it?
The 30s?
Yeah, that era in America where it's all kind of speakeasies and Tommy guns, all that stuff, but with a weird anime twist. With like immortals and all kinds of weird shit going on. You should really check that out. Don't sleep on that. Bacano is like one of the best series ever made, I think. You're more likely to have seen Durarara if you're listening to this, and that's really good too, but Bacano is actually better. And that's a really good series anyway. Well, you might disagree with me. Personally, I think it's superior. It's much better. I've completed all the quests now. I still don't have any yellow bloody arrows, mate. We're fucked. We're fucked, mate.
Oh no!
How have you gotten so many more quests than me?
I've just been wandering around, talking to the people.
I literally spent like 20 minutes of the last stream doing that, and I still don't have everything. How have I done that? I'm such an idiot.
Oh no!
No! Shit. So you have a yellow arrow, right?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh no. I'll have a quick wander around just to see if I can find the one bloody quest you've got. So I've completed everything now. I've done it all.
But are you sure about that, though?
Yeah, there's nothing I would have thought it would have been one of the people in the main town that would have had the main quests, but I've got no exclamation marks, no question marks, nothing. It's all I've picked everything up.
Map or anything?
Yeah, I'm looking at the map right now. There's nothing, mate. It's just dots. Nothing but dots. Yeah, so I'm fucked, mate. Eesh.
No.
Put a real spanner in the... Oh, wait, hang on. I'm seeing a musical note right in the top right bloody corner.
There you go.
That's probably the one. He's hiding from me. The git. Alright, I'll just wander up here. Let's see, have I got any more topics? Hold on. More Twitter outrage, I guess. Sort of a double
why
whammy.
this Twitter outrage?
That's the only news this week. It's kind of a running theme of me getting tired of all this bullshit. Like, I didn't know how to feel about Scarlett Johansson quitting her film role recently. Did you hear about that?
Which film was it?
She was in line to play a trans man in a film being directed by the guy who did Ghost in a Shell, which, you know, that worried a lot of people anyway. It was like, oh, you guys are trying this again? Really? You upset people last time with her casting, and you're doing it again.
Oh no! Why is the internet being so mean?
Well, I kind of see the point. I get it. They want to see actually someone who's actually trans play the role instead of, you know, someone who isn't, I guess, for proper representation. And the same argument for they should have given an Asian actor Scarlett Johansson's role in the Ghost in the Shell things. It would have made more sense for the story, and, you know, getting Asian actors more roles in Hollywood, that sort of thing, all that good stuff. So I get it. But yeah, they have actually nagged her into not doing it now, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh.
I guess that's good. I guess.
Is it though? Is it really, man?
I guess
in your heart of hearts.
Because people always say, well, if you don't like that sort of thing, don't go see the film. And enough people said, I won't go see the film, for her to say, all right, I won't do it then. So they were just doing what people told them to do, I guess. It's like, we're going to boycott it. Okay, I won't do it then. So, I don't know. Was that the answer? Was that the good ending? I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
No, it was just the basic ending.
Well, I'd rather have seen it come out. I do like Scarlett Johansson as an actor a lot. I've followed her since, like, Ghost World and Lost in Translation. She was great in those films.
Ooh.
But she... After the controversy of the Ghost in the Shell casting, I'm surprised she did this again. I think this just made people more angry at her.
They should stop. I mean, she's doing the best she can. But if they want to cast her as whatever they want, that should be fine.
Well, it's almost like she's not doing the best she can, though, dude, because it's like she didn't learn her lesson. So, people got really mad about, you know, SJW shit and representation last time she did this. Maybe I shouldn't do that again. No, I'll do it again with the same director as well. Fuck it. That won't seem like a kick in the face. But yeah, the fact that she actually got hassled out of it, I don't know how to feel about. The same with Elon Musk this week as well. Elon Musk had a bit of a Twitter meltdown as well. Did you read about that?
What happened?
He called one of the rescuers with the Thai boys that got stuck in the cave.
Yeah.
He called the British Navy SEAL who helped get them out a pedo on Twitter.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do?
I don't know. He's having a meltdown because like people have been bitching at him for weeks. Like people have been having a go at Elon Musk for like months for being a bit shit. And I get it. He is a bit shit, but he's trying his best as well. Like he donated like $2,000 to some charity somewhere. I can't remember what it was even about now. He gave, it was $2,500 towards the Flint problem because they have problems with clean water. He gave $2,500, and people went, $2,500. Well, you're a billionaire. Couldn't you give more? I just felt like people were being kind of unfair at that point. It's like he did something. You can't keep losing your shit at Elon Musk, you know. And it's like, I swear, he's got hassled so much on Twitter. He's had a bit of a meltdown to the point where he called a genuine hero a paedophile on Twitter. So, and everyone's going, oh, that proves it. Elon Musk is a dick. Fuck you, Elon Musk. And it's like, well, you kind of made him do it. You kind of, I don't know, you've hassled him so much that maybe he's just broke now, you know? That's why I'm really in two minds about all this Twitter outrage. I'm not even when it's like SJW stuff that I'm kind of into. I don't know if I totally agree with it anymore. It goes too far. Yeah.
Oh no.
So I'm just ranting at you now, buddy. Sorry.
Man, Twitter seems like some kind of bad thing, making people sad.
Well, like I say to you, man, we're too connected now. You know, you can tell distant celebrities to go fuck themselves, and it seems to genuinely have an effect on their mental health, you know? It's too much.
No. The world needs a screen slavery, you know? Just get them out of this Twitter nonsense.
This thing, the screen slaver thing is about free it's about 3 steps behind in all this, you know.
Steps behind.
Oh, the screens are too much. It's hypnotising us. No, actually, the screens are driving us to, you know, actually make people insane. Actually tear lives apart now.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Okay. I talked to some random bloke and I'm in a loading screen. I don't know where I'm going, Ziggy.
Oh, maybe
Shit.
it's part of a quest.
I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I'm not. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, wait. Is there a stairs at the house that
Yes.
leads out? Do
That's
not
right.
go in there.
Don't go in
to
there.
the next room.
All right. This isn't the
What do
glitch
you
you had
see?
earlier, is it?
No.
All right, good.
There should be a giant creature in there that you could talk to.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, fuck me. A big, ugly ant thing. Yeah. Hello.
Yep, there he is.
God, what is with these character designs? Okay, there we go. Let's have a chat to this dude. Yes. This is very nice. So much dialogue. Talking to the massive ant. Bye, ant. See you later. So, what was that about? Does that mean I get the next part of the quest now?
Did it say completed? Because you've got to find the little ant now.
Oh, shit. There is a little ant, but I can't talk to him. He's having none of it. So I'll go find a
Okay,
little
that
ant.
must mean you've beaten the quest.
Oh, shit, I hope so.
Because that was basically a mission where you have to find the little ant that was somewhere in the city.
Oh, yes, I did find him. Yeah, I found him before I did all this shit.
Okay, you're
So if I...
roughly on track now.
Right, so I can leave the house now, is that alright?
Yeah, that's
Okay, cool. Right, I got it. I think I'm getting it. I rarely understand what I'm doing in this game.
Yay!
I'm glad you remembered what the fuck I was doing, 'cause I was going to wander back out again. I would have missed that. This bloody game, it's so confusing. So yeah, I'm ambivalent about Twitter outrage now. I don't know how to feel about it all. Like 2 years ago, I was all for it. I was totally shouting bile at, you know, strangers on the internet. It was very satisfying. But I don't know. It doesn't feel the same anymore, man. I just feel a bit like a dickhead when I do it these days. It's usually when I've had a bad day, I've come home, I've had a few drinks, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to swear at Nazis on Twitter. That'll make me feel better. Yeah.
Have you actually sworn at the Nazis?
Oh, many times. Too many times. An obscene amount of times. And they go, well, fuck you. It's not white supremacy, it's just being realistic. Black people could be racist too. Oh, God. And it's like, no one gains anything from those conversations. Like, I'm not going to understand them, and they're not going to understand me. So, I don't know how to bridge that gap at the moment. I don't want to agree with their viewpoint. I don't want to okay it, because that's not the answer. But I also don't want to just call them a cunt on Twitter. I don't think that's going to help either, you know? That's probably making their situation worse, you know? So what's the answer there? Hug a Nazi? Would you hug a Nazi, Ziggy?
Depends.
Maybe.
It has to be very specific features and conditions to hugging the Nazi.
It would have to be a very cuddly Nazi.
Yes.
Fair enough.
And you got to offer the hug out.
I don't think Nazis are going to be like, bring it in, buddy. Bring it in, man. Come in.
See, that's the rare condition, Matt.
They don't tend to be into that.
Bring it in. For the Führer.
We have our differences, you know, but hey, let's just hug it out. Let's hug it out, man. Let's hug it out.
Damn right.
That's not really a Nazi thing, really.
That's all we ask for, Matt. We just hug it out and we'll be fine.
Oh, they're all right, really. Just from my point of view.
Misunderstood that.
Maybe, yeah, they're just a bit confused, you know. So it's a confusing world these days, man. You know.
It sure is. You know, you got a cult worshipping a character from the 90s. You know, you got Trump
good
in
old Gadget.
power.
Yeah.
It's a confusing time for everyone.
I know, it's very strange. Yeah, we've got a reality TV star controlling one of the richest and powerful nations in the world, and there's a cult in Russia that worships Gadget from the Rescue Rangers. Yeah, it's a weird time to be alive, man. Definitely. What can you do?
What can we do, though, Matt?
Just enjoy the madness.
We embrace the madness.
Yeah, we do. While the ozone layer disappears and we all burn alive, and our mobile phones give us brain cancer. Just embrace it. I think we're going a bit like the Roman Empire. I think there's some. You know how they had like lead piping, and they all slowly went insane because of that. We've got something doing that to us at the moment. I think there's a lead pipe that we're not aware of that's driving us all mental. And
I know what it is, though.
Ooh, what is it?
It was Twitter.
Was it? Oh,
Twitter
shit.
is the lead pipe.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh damn it! Screen Grab or whatever his name was on the bloody Incredibles film. He was right. God damn it.
Yep, he or she was right. Screen slaver.
Screen slaver. That's it. I just thought that was a bullshit, baby boomer argument. Oh, you're all addicted to your screens. Mobile phones are bad. No, they were right. Yeah. We're all slowly going schizophrenic from the shit. We voted Trump in, and Brexit is happening, and Nazis are coming back, and even the SJWs are losing their minds as well. So, who the fuck knows what we're gonna do?
Screenslaver did nothing wrong.
Damn.
It's only a matter of time before we see stuff like that just posted everywhere.
Oh no.
The Screenslaver did nothing wrong. Oh
Bring that guy back. Yeah, he had some good ideas. Oh, I finally got a yellow arrow. Oh my god, it's taken me like half an hour, but we can actually go do that quest now. Thank fuck.
Okay, let's go.
Right, let's actually go kill things rather than just talk nonsense for days. Okay, cool. Yay! It took a lot of fanning around. This game is really finicky when it does that. And we're still just glitching around town forever, like super glitch. I really hope
inside a tree for
we might do. You've been stuck in a building for 10 minutes. You should be in. I really hope they fix this someday. This will be a pretty cool town if it worked. If the programmers actually bothered to make it work. Fuck's sake. Never mind. Where was it? Is it this way?
Are you following the yellow arrow?
Yeah, I'm just behind you, buddy. Yeah. Just up here.
Woo!
Yeah.
What next? There could be a cult of Lola Bunny. Give it 5 years. And
that probably already exists. That probably already exists somewhere, to be honest. Even mainstream YouTubers I watch say like, yeah, when I was a teenager, I had a thing for Lola Bunny. Don't judge me. But yeah, I saw Space Jam 4 times.
From the 90s, perhaps.
They are around our age, yeah.
Yep.
Bless him.
No one is immune from the furry gene.
What I love is that, like, the Nostalgia Critic was all awkward about it. It was like, oh, bunny boobs. Ugh. No one wants bunny boobs. Boo, boo. And he was like, he just sounded so in denial. It was like, you love the bunny boobs. Come on, Doug.
He loves it.
Admit it to yourself, buddy.
I told you, everyone that survived that decade is a furry, and those that tries to deny it's going to get worse until it manifests itself as a shadowy figure.
Exactly, buddy.
Zig, a shadowy part of themselves.
Bud, my yellow arrow has disappeared.
Mine has too, but I think it's because there's a portal there, straight ahead of us.
The purple one. The purple ones we usually can't go in, man. Usually.
Let's see if we can...
Was that it? After all that? After half an hour of buggering around, that quest was talking to a bloke in a fucking pointy hat. Are you serious? Are you serious? No! And Suki, why? You bastard.
Likes to troll
After all
victims.
That, I wanted to stab something, and you have deprived me of stabbing.
Check your mini-map.
Fuck you and Suki.
Can you see a yellow exclamation point or something?
Oh yeah, there's a new one down there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
You're gonna have to go here, but...
Alright, okay. It's really fun.
The exclamations.
This game is like a really broken walking game. I really love those.
Broken.
I just get to glitch all around town. It's so much fun.
That's right, yeah.
We can't go in the purple
everywhere.
thing. That's a lie. The purple thing's a lie.
Okay.
I'm getting more angry by the minute, dude. I might just quit.
There's 5... mouth things in different colours that you should really see.
Mouth things? Oh, I talked to them earlier. They gave me a quest. Yeah, I did.
What?
That. Yeah. I wish I'd listened to them. They probably had something actually vaguely interesting to say, but I was like, fuck it. Yeah, it's the gay pride frog things. I don't know. Why are you guys here? You guys are weird. One of them has like a head drawn on. That's quite funny. You guys are cute, but I don't know what you are. It's confusing. Alright, I've got an exclamation point over here.
Okay, let's
I
go.
hope this is watchable. I hope so.
Well, between the glitches and all this crazy things,
Let's
I
talk
am not
about
too
bloody
sure.
Russian furry cults. Yeah, it's probably this stream is probably completely unwatchable. Sorry.
No, it's
Sorry.
completely watchable.
sure.
Everybody loves furries.
One person has stuck around. Cheers, Watcher. I don't mean to single you out, buddy, but you're the best. Thanks, man.
What do you think of furries, one guy?
Probably be like, you're disgusting. It's a sin
They
against
themselves is
God.
like, no. They say what we cannot.
No, you don't have to say anything, buddy. You're just along for the ride. We appreciate it, man. Whoever you are,
Where'd you go?
mysterious Watcher. I'm trying to find that exclamation mark. Fuck, I've lost it now. Where are you? I've lost it. Oh, it's over on the right-hand side somewhere. I'm not a fan of this town. Like the other towns, at least you go in, you get the quests, and you go outside and do stuff. Like here, we're stuck in this town for like hours. It's not really
Because
going
this
anywhere.
town has so much to offer us, man.
I'm sure it does. Not just miles of bloody empty streets where every so often there's some weird mo girls hanging around. Hello, Chidori, the lively. You fucker. Nothing to say for yourself. I think the quest is up here.
I'm catching up.
You coming? You with me?
So I'm quite far away.
Okay.
I'm crossing a bridge, getting to a high place, and there's
Yeah.
loads of things, and the glitch is still there.
Yeah, if we get split up, we'll meet somewhere. Oh, okay. Our watcher has spoken. Nick Webber says hello. Hey, Nick Webber,
Hello.
my dude. All right, buddy. Hope you're having a good week, man. I'd love to
Oh,
recommend
jeez.
Onigiri. It's not normally this bad. This game is actually fun half the time,
If you know what you're doing, and if the glitches are not there.
and we don't know what we're doing, and the glitches are everywhere. But
Glitches, glitches,
it's a
glitches
free
everywhere.
game. It's a free game. Feel free to download it, man. It's pretty cool. All right, so I've got a quest, and I've completed the quest.
Yay.
This town is so broken. Okay, wow. So that was it. Oh my god.
What quest was it,
Can I
man?
actually play the game now? Oh, Nick Webber says. Nick Webber says, I know what I'm doing. Oh shit. Oh no, he's a Lewis. He's probably level 120 or something. He's probably laughing at how fucking shit we are. Fair enough, man. That's cool.
Nah, he's nodding in approval about how courageous we are.
Nick, what do we do, mate? Where do we go?
We don't need help. We're good at the game.
Can we just go outside and just kill some enemies outside? I just want to use my sword for 5 minutes. I feel like we've just been wandering around this fucking
You
broken
and your
town.
violent tendencies. You must go the way of the peace.
No, Ziggy, I came to stab things. That's why I'm here. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
no.
I nearly called it. Nick is level 125. I was only 5 levels off. Alright. Yeah, fair play, my dude. Someday we'll reach your lofty heights, but not today.
No.
Not today.
It was never about the levels. It was about the experience. And the fact that Lola Bunny was most people's first crush. Okay.
That's what
It
it's
wasn't
really all
April
about.
O'Neil.
Mhm.
It wasn't anyone human. It's never anyone human.
Actually, my first crush was Rachel in year 2, to be fair, but each to their own, buddy.
Year 2?
Yeah, man. She was hot
What-
for a 10-year-old or whatever age we were. I'm sorry, dude. She came before Lola Bunny. I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, because you're old. Oh, that's fine. Okay, you get a pass.
I had 2
Due to
girlfriends when I
age.
was 8. I had 2 girlfriends, mate. I was a
Oh
fucking player back
damn!
then.
Check out Matt the Mac Daddy.
Okay, Nick says I have an Odachi and not a sword. Okay. Is that important, or have I just been
Odachi.
calling it the wrong name? What does that actually...
That
mean-
sounds like one of my staves.
Shit, am I using the wrong Magatamas or something? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll call it an Odachi
Where
from now
have you
on.
gone, Matt?
It just looks like a big ass sword. Can I stab things with my sword? No, it's an Odachi. Okay.
Mhm.
Fair dues. I stand
God.
corrected. That's a little pedantic, Nick. A little bit pedantic, but I'll accept it, man. You are right, to be fair, and I'm being an idiot. So, fair dues, buddy. Fair dues.
Oh. There are no right or wrong answers.
Well, no, apparently there are.
No,
there are
the
two
only
different weapons,
the
apparently.
only wrong
Okay.
answer is when someone says, "I do not like, animal girls."
Ziggy, you're making us sound like weird, perverted furries. We're not that bad, Ziggy. Stop going on about Lola Bunny. Ziggy.
I wasn't talking about Lola Bunny this time.
Oh, you're talking about a different furry ass. Which one were you talking about this time, Ziggy?
Well,
Do
Gadget.
Oh, Ziggy, you're very horny today, dude. Ziggy, you need more. You need new porn links, definitely, man. So you can not bring this to the stream, please. Please. Have you been to Pornhub recently? Oh, Nick has gone now.
No,
Nick logged
man, you
off after
scared
that.
him off. with your
I
Pornhub.
scared him off.
That why?
We nearly had a new
Told
subscriber,
you.
and you
For the
fucked it up, Ziggy.
children.
How could you do this to me, man? With your fairy talk.
No.
Oh God! Right, where
Trying
are
to
you,
keep
buddy?
it- I'm at the bottom of the stairs near the tower. Where are you?
Oh, Nick he says, if you want help, I'm willing to help. Nick, that's really generous, man. If you're still in the stream, I'm not sure you are. It's showing a 0 at the moment, but your message came through anyway. That's very generous, buddy. We've already got someone called Lewis who's trying to teach us how to do this as well. But thank you. But we've already got someone, and yeah, he's already talking to me for hours about bloody maggot hammers and all sorts of shit. And I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm so fucking confused. But we don't need more of that. But thank you. That's really cool.
So we got the #1 mage right here.
Indeed. It's all thanks to Ziggy. That's why all this is here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should leave it there. I'm not sure what we should do from here, really. At least quest-wise, anyway. Because,
Neither am I. There's no yellow arrows on my part.
Oh, Nick Webber says who? I've forgotten Lewis's screen name. Fuck. Lewis is about 111, I think. He's not far off your level. What was Lewis's screen name? That's completely gone from my head. He calls himself like Dark Rose or something like that. He's got a little anime avatar. You might know him. You might not know him. He's a Northerner. If that helps. I'm sure there can't be many of those in this game. Should we call it there, Zig?
Main guys from America.
Who's from America?
Or if the guy you're talking to is from America.
He might be.
How would he? Well, he may not know what Northerners are unless they're Canadians.
Well, given that I'm like, hello, I sound English, I'm sure. Okay. Nick says he has a way to go. He's still a scrub. Fair enough. I'll show this to Lewis later. He'll like that, I'm sure.
Fires have been shot, and they were magical.
Oh, it's on now. Yeah. All right. We'll replace Lewis, mate. Nick, you're in. Go on, buddy. Add me up. We'll have you both in. You can both try to rant at me about how to make this game work, and
Exactly.
it'll probably be the most unlistenable stream on earth as you both go, the Magatamas and all the weapons and all the stats.
Oh.
Lewis literally talked for about 40 minutes and just non-stop telling us, you're doing it all wrong. Do this and this and this and this and this and this. And I was just so confused by the end of it. It helped, but I need to absorb it. Yeah.
Aww.
But thanks, Nick. Cheers for the offer, man.
You need to be like that guy from Bacano, Matt. Just place your hand over their face. Then you get to absorb their knowledge of Onigiri.
Indeed. References, baby. Oh, Nick says, are you on the US server, though? I don't think so, mate. Not knowingly. Let me see if I could find out.
I knew he was American.
I don't know how you guessed that just from his name being Nick Webber. Ziggy, are you fucking psychic? How do you do this shit?
Maybe. Or maybe our whole life is like a David Cage game.
Maybe. What?
The guy that made Detroit.
What's
Become the Humans.
What's that got to do with you predicting if Nick is from America or not?
Because things are becoming a little too predictable.
Right, okay. Wow. That was a long distance to have that sick burn on Nick Cage, dude. Damn.
Dave Cage?
Dave Cage, not Nick Cage, shit.
Well, it's Dave Cage's fault for making the actor of Connor feel bad.
Okay.
I mean, have you seen his picture? He looks like a good dude. I think you should look at his pictures.
I'm sure he looks lovely. Dave Cage is just a bit of a wanker. Okay, Nick says just go to the shopping plaza. Alright, before we quit then, dude, let's at least go there, see if we can't complete a few quests or something. So that stuff, the actual, like, exclamation marks and, like, quest completion things aren't appearing on my map anymore, and I don't know if that's just how it works
I think
now.
you've beaten them all, but where do we go from here?
Well, Nick says go to the shopping plaza and then go to near Korapon. Near Korapon. I don't know where that is, but we'll go there. We'll work it out. Okay, there's not a whole lot going on here. I will Google that later and we'll work out where to go. Thanks for the advice, dude. That is cool,
That's
actually.
right.
That's useful because we are a bit lost right now. Cool. But we'll maybe leave it there. We're going for bloody 2 hours now. That's enough for today, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll leave it there. Cheers for the chat, Nick. Cheers for the advice, man. Actually, that's super helpful. I'll Google that later. If we are back next week, actually, we'll be back on Wednesday. It'd be funny if you did turn up. That'd be hilarious. We'll have Lewis in as well. We can compare notes. Although if we're on the wrong server, like you said, that may not be possible. But never mind. Oh, shopping plaza. Ooh, okay. Have you ever done that, Sig? Have you ever gone into the options and then gone into the option where it says shopping plaza, where there's a bell with a bow on it?
No.
There's a whole new fucking load of options I've never seen before. God, we're fucking basic bitches. Sorry, Nick Webb, but we are the most basic of bitches.
Super advanced, and super.
I've never even looked at this.
Leveled up and everything. We are super knowledgeable.
The problem I've got is that our credits are unspendable. It won't let us spend credits ever. That just doesn't work. I don't know why. I still haven't worked out why.
Are.
Horses? Oh, we can buy horses in this thing, like mounts and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's new. Fair enough. Goodbye, repair fairy. Isn't that nice? Items to soothe your pains. This is so
I
weird.
want to buy you. Let me buy you.
Where's the mounts? I can't find the mounts. Where are they?
Okay, go to the Neo Pachara. On the right-hand side, you'll see a cat thing.
A cat thing on the right-hand side.
Let me
Are we looking at different screens?
it should be Nyan Koro Pond.
Oh, that, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Click on that.
Okay. Oh, yep, I'm in there.
Click on Fujin and Raijin.
Fujin and Raijin. Oh, yeah.
And Unit 2. There.
That's
Those
it.
horses. Those are the horses.
Oh, well done for finding that. That's well bloody hidden. Okay. Ooh, I see it. There's a few new outfits in here as well. I've seen guys wandering around with these bloody vampire wings and things. Yeah, I recognise this. Oh, cool. That's good to know. We should actually.
We get to spend our coins.
Is it letting you spend things though?
Yeah, but it's on it's on one of these gacha thingies.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what I win. Oh, that was worthless. A sword skill is not what I want.
I don't know what I'm
I
doing.
want to buy these thingies.
Fuck this. I'm bored already. I don't understand anything that's going on right now. Okay. We'll leave it there. I think Nick just added me as a friend. So, yeah, I'll send you a message, buddy. And we'll see if we can't get you on the stream as well. Wouldn't that be good, Zig?
That's right.
A bunch of veterans shouting us how to play the game. That'd be fun. Probably. We'll see. But I like the topics we talked about today, man. It was quite juicy today. That was quite a good.
Exactly.
It's quite a good. Anything else to say before we end it?
Nothing more to say.
Fair enough, buddy. You're just done.
Yeah, I'm done.
I thought you were going to bring up bloody furries again or something, or asses, one of the two.
Oh no, I think everybody knows what we're all about, man.
Ziggy's been horny on main for this whole stream. He needs to.
I've not been horny.
He needs to expend some of that nervous energy.
I'm never horny.
You're not normally quite so arse fixated. It's a new thing.
So that's what happens, Matt. You know, you see a movie and it's there in your mind forever.
That's normal.
And
Fair enough. We've all been there, probably.
Yeah, Matt.
Are you about tomorrow to do the gaming thing still? Tomorrow night we're going to go play board games in town. You up for that?
Of course.
Nice. It kicks off at 6 apparently, so you need to get to the watershed area around 6 o'clock. All right, buddy?
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. All right, oh, fuck it. I'll end the stream. We're done. Cheers. Take care, everybody. All the best. Yes.